Be a good boy and answer your teacher.
Hello? Good day, good peoples, on a fine day in the year of the vibrant Toonling Dave, Bravo Dave. Anomaly is up here somewhere, right? Up here, Anomalakaris. Yes, look, all the shelving has arrived. There's still a couple of things that I want to do before the space is like, wow, awesome. You know, like the bar lighting that I had in the very background at the old set? It is up here at the top of this, but I actually think I'm going to move it to go straight down the middle here. So that instead of this just being straight, like, bronzy gold, I'll probably switch that light to being a gold or a white coming down here. I put it up there to start because I was like, oh yeah, but I'm like, you guys won't really see it. It's good lighting, but it'll also be pretty good lighting. I'm gonna do that after this episode. I actually might do it in between this episode because this is gonna be in like a two-part recording. But a one-part episode for you. But also, how are you all doing? It is 100-line time. This is the first recording that this is up for. I had these pieces for a while, but the hardware was not in the boxes. And then I had to sign for the box of hardware. However, I was not home the first time. So they just came Sunday. And if you were a part of game day, you would have probably, if you stayed for like that game day after party, you know what I mean, or after dark, I don't know what we really call it. Post game day, watching Rebellion and such, you would have heard me drilling this together. So you know what I mean? It was very fun. I like it. I do. I need to do a little bit of rotation, I think, because the chair's not quite against the thing, but if I like go wham, go crazy backwards, I still don't get close to hitting it. But I feel like my arm might smack something and I'll be like, ooh, yikes. It is a heavy piece. It is actually two pieces, but like, if that goes straight down the middle, it'd be real nice. Anywho, let's start 100 line, shall we? We shall. I have, like, other things can now sit on this. There's a lot of, like, shelf room, and that's what I like about this the most, I think. Like, Hank is up here. I just need to find a way to... We finally got the coming of age achievement. I don't know if you heard it. But I was like, I guess we're missing something for coming of age. But I opened the game back up and I got it. Which is very strange, but okay. A very, not chaotic start, but we definitely had a start today. That was the first real chunk of this middle route that we have knocked out. We are now at 73 endings, I believe. Here's to hoping that we can get to like 75 this episode. And hey, you know, if we get even further to like 80, that would be spectacular. Now, from the middle, this is... That was the first little bit of thing that we could have gone to another route on. And I think that's actually a really good place to start because a lot of this is similar to the main branch, almost in parallel, up to a point. It'll be nice because we'll be like continuing to go, oh, in parallel X, Y, and Z, you know what I mean? So now it was kind of like a refresher. I'm glad that it happened like that because it became like a refresher for this middle route if we had like forgotten anything. I don't know where our next split is. Can I zoom out anymore? No, I can't. I wish I could. That's the one thing I wish I could do, is zoom out a little bit more. So I could just see everything at once. So I don't think our next split is until after Kyoshika, right? Right? Is this really our next split? Is it? Oh my gosh, yeah, I think it is, because this is the Kyoshika one. We've done the ones there, and this is our next split. So now we are really on this center path. And that is where we play off. So I guess next, let's go to let Hiruko destroy Nigo. Let it happen. Or stop her. So we're going to stop her. And I actually don't know if this is going to go on for too long. I say often, but often am I proven incorrect. And it's a whole route. We'll see. Well, I mean, we know this is a whole separate route because it's not a part of the old truth route. If that's what it's called, to be honest. I've been calling it the truth route. Let it happen. Stop her. We are going to stop in the name of love and peace. It's your future. Let's get it on, baby. This is the point where Hideko was like, I'm gonna destroy Nigo. Even on the other path, Nigo was not destroyed by Hideko. Ava stopped her. This time it's us stopping her. I stood in her way. I had to intervene. Are you serious? Oh, now I'm fully convinced. Oh. Something isn't right with you. Right, we were brainwashed on this route. I forgot. With me? What do you mean? If you really don't know, I'll tell you my theory. My game theory! Sirei's done something to you. Just like he did to Ava. Wait a minute, what are you saying, Hideko? Are you implying that he's been brainwashed? Brainwashed? You're messing with me. I'm the same Takumi I've always been. Nothing weird here. But in that case, what's the strange unease I feel in my chest? Hideko's words triggered my suspicion. Why was I so ready to believe Sirei? I didn't even question what was going on with Ava. Hey, you good, Takumi? You don't look so good. I figured as much. That's all the more reason for you to just stand back and watch it. It'll all become clear once I destroy Nigo. Hideko adjusted her stance and took aim at Nigo. Oh god, she's really gonna destroy him. I can't let that happen! Stop! I tried to stop her, but my body wouldn't move. It was just then. Huh? Again? What happened? When I came to, everyone was laid out on the ground. I couldn't so much as move a finger. That flash, that impact. Could it be?
Cripes, Nigo, what are you doing? I wish you could just keep things together for 2 minutes without needing me to intervene.
Oh, this actually might not go on for that long. It feels like this is gonna be actually like everyone's brainwashed ending. Siri had shown up at some point and was grumbling to himself.
Who knew the insurance I set up to keep Ava from running away would come in so handy?
Siri?
Now, I'm going to have to cover up all of the brainwashing too.
Siri?
Well, I suppose I'll just have to replace everyone's memories with some more peaceful ones.
Sirei, you...
Oh, you're awake. I guess you heard all that, huh?
Siri?
Did you mess with my memory?
Yep, and I'm gonna do it again.
Oops. I must not have done a great job. Yikes, what a nuisance. Well, that tears it. Time to take some more drastic measures.
Oh my gosh.
It seems like you know far too much.
Is he gonna blow us up? Siri slowly approached me as I tried to move in vain.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'm just gonna make these 100 days very easy on you. Now then, close your eyes.
My vision was enshrouded in darkness. Yeah, I don't like that Siri. I don't like Siri at all, you know what I mean? Screw that guy. Hey. Hey, Takumi! Huh?
Huh?
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
It's a juice box or is it? Oh, it's a milk box. I haven't had milk in a box in generations. Which I guess is technically true, to be honest. If we're considering, depending on what we're considering a generation. I came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Oh no. I just... Well, I guess... I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Gaku shrugged and sipped on his milk.
You might have a point.
Oh no. Oh no. What has happened? I brought it to my lips and took a sip. The lukewarm milk. Oh boy, not lukewarm. I get like hot or warm milk, and I get cold, refreshing milk, but lukewarm milk sounds awful. As I savored it, thoughts bubbled up to the surface of my mind.
Huh?
Hey, Gaku.
Yeah!
Yeah! Don't you hate how there's always a little bit in the carton after you try to drink the whole thing? if you suck all you want, tilted at an angle, you can suck it all you want rather, tilted at an angle, but there's always still some left. Wow, thanks to subjecting me to your pointless shower thought. I mean, I'm kind of with him on that, with certain beverages, to be honest. Hey, it's not pointless, it's related to what we were just talking about. Well, I mean, then you just like rip the carton open and you drink the last of it. It's just like the frustration you feel when you're trying to remember something that you just can't quite get there. Trying to suck up that last bit of milk is the same deal. That's still a pointless shower thought if you ask me. It doesn't bother you? Not at all, dude. Once I can't get any more milk out of it, I just huck it. I was unsettled by what he just said. Maybe even slightly shocked. I was so sure Gaku would know what I was trying to say, but that doesn't feel like a waste to you? Dude, I might be poor, but I'm not desperate for 2 drops of milk. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean. It's not about whether or not it's worth it, it's about the feeling. Do you really waste your time thinking about this stuff while you drink milk, bro? Sorry, but it's kind of freaking me out.
Hey!
It's kind of freaking lame, rather. Shut up. I know I'm not alone in this. Yeah? Who would agree with you? Okay. I'll try to imagine what all of them would say, starting with Takamaru.
No freaking way. He'd flip out and be like, I ain't got time for dumb shit like that.
I don't know, maybe he would.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to imagine him trying to methodically extract every last drop. Same for Kurata, Tsubasa, and Hiruko?
I don't even think Kurata would deign to sip milk out of a carton.
Agreed. I was gonna say, she's not drinking milk out of a carton. I don't think
The twins and Yugamu wouldn't do it either.
Hiruko is either.
In fact, nobody with a good-looking face would be caught dead doing it.
Wow.
Cause you end up looking real dumb and ugly trying to forcibly suck stuff through a straw.
That sounds like Gaku's own personal twisted reasoning, and I think he's trying to insult me.
Okay, then what about Shoma and Moko?
Sure, I guess Shoma would agree. But I'm not sure about Moko. She's surprisingly sensitive. I guess she could go either way.
That sounds about
think
right
she
to
would.
me.
Next, I thought of Darumi and Kyoshika and found myself at a loss for words. They're dead. How would they have responded? They are gone now. I never get the opportunity to pick their brains over meaningless stuff like this ever again. So here's the thing. I don't know why C-Ray didn't erase them from our memories. Something bothering you? Oh, no. That leaves Nozomi, right? Nozomi seemed like she would cleanly and neatly drink the entire carton. What about Karuha? Nozomi, I think she's the least likely to do it out of anyone. Why is that? The more polite and nice a girl is, the more she's likely to be secretly totally nasty. Oh my gosh. You know, like the type of girl who throw out a cake you gave her with a smile. Oh my gosh, that's not her. Well, maybe on one route it's her, but not on this one. No, Nozomi would never. She would never. I don't get it, man. You don't get it, man, rather. Girls are terrifying. I know. I've seen some wild stuff. Why does it sound like you're bragging? Where'd you get these ideas about women anyway? I mean, I guess from my part-time jobs and stuff. Gaku's eyes darted around. Anyway, Shoma is the only one who would know for sure, which means you're in the minority. Or the only one who would for sure. I feel strangely irritated seeing how smug Gaku looked about this. Maybe what he said about Nozomi had gotten to him. Hey, we don't know for sure. We have to ask.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the results aren't going to change. But do what you want. But do you want to bet on it? If 3 other people say that they'd like to drink everything in the carton, we'll say you win. If 2 or less people agree, I win. Getting 3 people to agree with me feels achievable. What does this route become? Fine, what are we betting on? Or what are we betting? Bet on it, bet on it. That is the only song I know from High School Musical 2. And that's really the only part I know about it. Gaku sat in thought for a moment before a wicked grin spread across his face. You'll help me with a little something I've been cooking up behind the scenes. Please tell me it's not something that's going to upset the girls. I can't tell you anything. Fine, whatever, I won't lose then. And if I win, you better stop making weird assumptions about Nozomi. Yeah, sure thing, report back to me when you're done asking everyone then. I already know how this is gonna go, how this is gonna end though. You're making me do all the work? Fine. My pointless shower thought ended in an equally pointless wager. Well, pardon me, I suppose it was better than constantly thinking about war. I guess I'll start by asking anyone who seems like they're not busy. Start by asking Takamaru in the parking lot if he went out to, what is this? What is this? You know what I mean? What is this turned into? Asking Takamaru in the parking lot if he went out of his way to try and drink every last drop in a milk carton, but... Huh? I ain't got time for dumb shit like that. Exactly what we thought. Got it. Thanks. It wasn't the answer I wanted, but it was the one I expected. To a T. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but that's my answer. So Takamaru's a no then. Looks like you get what you see with him. On to the next. The three girls also gonna... No, it's Moko. There's Moko. I should ask her. She seems health conscious, so I have some faith that she'll be on my side. Milk cartons, sorry, but no thanks. Oh, you don't like them? I'm surprised. It seems healthy. I mean, if I want to add protein, I just have to get it right. I have to get it out of the carton, right? I guess so. But my recent fave is honey and liquid sweetener cocktail. It's an efficient way to get 20 times the calories of a normal person. Is that even a drink for humans? Well, we're not humans, Takumi. I don't know that yet, Moko. I guess that's a no for Moko. Too bad, I had hope. On to the next one. Hoping this would be my moment to score a victory. I asked Shoma the same question. Oh, you want to know if I drank every last drop in a carton of milk? Yeah, I want to hear, hearing you say it makes it sound so pointless, so I'm sorry to ask, but... It's okay. Nothing out there is more pointless than I am, so... Back to the question. I don't drink every last drop. Huh? I'm kind of surprised. I mean, doesn't milk carton dregs sound like an insult? I'd rather feel sympathetic to the milk that's left behind to rot. I can't bring myself to drink it because of the guilt I'd feel. I'm sorry for this pathetic answer. I'm worth less than moldy carton scum. No way. Shoma was the one person I was sure I had on my side. This doesn't bode well for me. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. I'll have some lunch and then ask around some more. It's day 31. Resuming my quest for positive responses, I arrived at the biolab. Yugumu was there. I had to assume he was a lost cause, but there was only one way to be for sure. Such a profound question. Well, yeah, I had a feeling you'd say no, but my answer is yes. I drank it all up. Wait, really? Didn't you know all the great assassins drank their milk? Myself included. I don't waste a drop. It was my first time hearing about the milk situation in the murder business, but I guess I shouldn't have made assumptions. Even if this is just a single vote for yes, it's an important one. Glad I could be of help. Well, since you're here. How about a little bit of massage? I really wish you wouldn't just casually throw that out like a friend offering a beer. Y'all can't drink. Yugumu's weirdness aside, I was starting to have hope. I just needed to keep this momentum going. I went to the twins hoping that at least one of them would give me the answer I needed. Every drop in the milk carton, I don't go that far. It's embarrassing when you stuck on a straw too hard and it makes those weird noises. Same here, Mr. Sumino. Do you go out of your way to polish it off completely?
Hey!
Don't look at me like that. I'm starting to feel like a weirdo. Well, it's no big deal. Everyone has their quirks. Speaking of milk, I have an utterly wild story to tell you that I had heard from a host that I know. Hey, Ima. I probably don't want to hear whatever it is. Yeah, maybe I don't. Anyway, let us know who wins the bet. Do your best, Takumi. I wasn't sure how exactly I was meant to do my best, but I moved on to the next location. I held out hope in question Tsubasa, unfortunately. Yeah, I've never really thought about it, but trying to get every last drop seems a little annoying to me, I guess. Yeah, I see. Sorry for the weird question. Oh, no, it's no problem. I'm more concerned about whatever Gaku's planning. Yeah, you should be concerned about that now too, Takumi, since you're gonna have to help with it. There's no way it's anything good. Be careful, okay? Yeah, thanks for the warning. I was starting to get more worried about what would happen when I lost. If you lose, you still have a couple of people. You still got what? Nozomi, and you have Kurara. Yeah, you're screwed. You need 2 people. I only had a single vote. I think I might have made a bad bet. Still, I never imagined this pointless question would have carried me through the whole day. I had a feeling, what? I'd been thinking about something more important before I got onto the subject, but I can't remember. I guess it's not that important. And so my thoughts wandered until I was lost in the fog of sleep. I had a dream that night. Someone was saying something to me. These mellow days will continue forever and ever. Nothing of note will happen and time will pass peacefully and quietly. You will have fun and enjoy it. But if that's not what you want, maybe you should turn back. Once again, these mellow days will continue forever and ever into eternity. And there is something in my eye. Proceeding means that you've accepted this. You're ready, right? Then the voice disappeared into the darkness and I fell into a further deep, restful sleep. I guess we're saving. We're only at 72. I thought we were at 73. Whoops. I hope I didn't write that on the last episode. A little ding dong bing bong.
Be ready to get
Shut up,
your
Zero.
lie.
Brainwashing all of us. Looks like no sign of the enemy attacking today. Guess I'll go ask my question to the people I didn't ask yesterday. I felt a bit goofy for doing this over multiple days, but there was no turning back now. Besides, peace is a good thing. Love and peace, bro. First up was questioning Nozomi. What a unique question. I knew you were going around asking everyone about something, but I didn't think it was going to be this. Stop, I'll get embarrassed. Well, what about you, Nozomi? Sorry, Takumi, but if I answer honestly, I don't try to suck up every last drop. Right. Sorry for... I think I would. I think I do. But I also don't think it's as hard as Takumi's saying it is, to be honest. A really weird one at that. It's totally okay. I'm not bothered at all. I knew Nozomi was a good girl, but, and she'd never secretly be bad. There's just no way she is, but... Hey, Nozomi, can I ask you another question while I'm here? You wouldn't impulsively take a cake and... Huh? You know what? Forget it. Crap. Why am I letting Gaku's delusions get to me? I better pull myself together and move on to the next person. I can't wait until we get the CG of her tossing out a cake. Oh, right. I feel like she'll say yes. The cold gaze Hiroko gave me in response to my question was 8 times more painful than I had imagined. This is easily among the top most pointless questions ever asked.
Hey!
Sorry, I can't even argue that. Well, my answer is no. Now, don't waste my time with such nonsense. I'm really sorry. You're right, honestly. Sounds like you officially lost. Damn, I haven't even gotten one more vote today. This isn't looking good. Who haven't I asked yet? Oh, Ava? Oh, you could force a yes out of her. Wait, we're getting foggy again. Thinking of Ava made me feel a twinge of discomfort. It was like something about her made me feel uneasy. But that discomfort was quickly replaced by irritation. I guess I'll just go find Kurara for now. Huh? What absolute tripe? I guess it was a waste of time to ask. However... Excuse me? How utterly disrespectful of you to say that when it's my time being wasted, you filthy commoner. I would never stoop to sucking on some cheap milk carton anyway. It's all the more ludicrous. If you want to ask vulgar questions, you should ask someone vulgar, like Kiyoshika. Kiyoshika? That's right, she should be hanging around somewhere. Well, that ain't right. Come on, Kurara, that's not funny. What are you talking about? I'm the one who should be asking you that. Why would you say that of all things?
Were you speaking of me?
So we're here, which means we come down to here, and then we go this way. and we're still on this route, and we keep going back. And then who do you sacrifice? And we sacrifice Kiyoshika, and then she's dead. Now hold on a minute. Now how can you be dead if Darumi's alive too. Oh, we're in some sort of deep hallucination, dude. We might all be back in our pods, dude. Oh my gosh. I need to get this thing out of my eye. I'll be right back. What's good, Kiyoshika? Wait, yeah, that's right. You're supposed to be dead. Full disclosure, I came back and I was like, is my headset on? Because I couldn't hear anything. And I was like, all right, he's just completely shocked because Kiyoshika is supposed to be not alive. Let's see what's going on this round now, because things are going a little... I'm happy we got a little bit more Darumi, so, you know, I'm cool with that. Let's see what's up. What? Gah! Ah, you gave me a fright. My ears are ringing. You screamed just like you saw a ghost or something. Well, a ghost, right. This only makes sense if she really is a ghost. I mean, I saw the attack that killed her. It happened right in front of my eyes. Hey, that's she is pretty goated for that. A true anime hero. It's been so long since we've seen that. I was like, let's go and embrace Takumi's. Whoa. Hey, I forgot that it had the freaking cherry blossoms at the end. Okay, that's enough of that.
If you keep yelling in the common area, I'm seriously gonna kill myself.
In Minecraft. No, wait, Darumi too? Yeah, hers was way worse. They really just love giving Darumi these deaths, huh? Tsubasa was great. Good job, Tsubasa. Good on you. Kyoshige, try to keep your yelling restricted to the times you're taking care of yourself in your room. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what does she sound like? Is she a grunter? I stifle myself with a pillow. Kyoshika. What's going on? Am I dreaming? The two dead girls are here, and speaking and breathing rather right in front of me as if nothing ever happened. Oh, you teams seem to be faring much better. Now we're A-okay in terms of fighting power. Siri, what do you mean they're faring better? They died. Are you sleepwalking or something? It's normal to die in battle. Sure, the Revival-matic had a bit of a malfunction. It took a moment to get them back, but I'm sure I told you they were already up and about. Samurai only get stronger when they come back from the brink of death. Yeah! I want to kill that guy that killed me. Siri told me? Took you guys long enough. I was tired of waiting. Were you worried about us? Absolutely not. Fewer members means more work for me. Oh, wow. You don't see traditional tsunderes like this in the wild anymore. Seeing the scene play out in front of me made me feel like things were as they should be. Kyosuke and Narumi were alive. They survived. That's all that matters. He's got some real brain fog. After asking everybody, I found that Darumi tries to drink every last drop of milk too, scoring me a total of 2 votes. But that was the end for me. I'd lost the bet. The idea of telling Gaku the outcome was really weighing down on me, or it would have if I didn't have other things on my mind. I was more concerned with how I was drawn to such a horrible conclusion about what happened to Darumi and Kyoshiko. It's no use! I'm too tired to get my thoughts in order. My conscience faded, pulling me into a sleep that felt like a white haze. Dang. I was gonna say, this haze is coming back over and over again. Good morning. Morning again. I spent all of yesterday on something totally meaningless. I should have been confronting our life or death situation, but the idea of losing the bet had me frustrated. Maybe there's something I can do. Like, fight this battle! What?
Intruder alert. Defense mode.
Wait, my guy? Is he here? Yeah! My dude! Hey, look at that. And he's gonna do like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah, maybe I'm actually gonna go. I think I left the oven on. Damn, that was practically on cue. The familiar sound of the alarm snapped me back into cold reality. I could worry about milk cartons later. I needed to hurry to the war room. Everyone was already gathered in the war room. Hark, the warrior has returned. Behold, the glimmer of Kyoshika, the holy Jumanji sword anew. I'm so tired though. I wish I could have stayed dead for another 3 days or so. Kyoshika and Darumi, there they are, alive and well. That's them. They are there. I guess I really did just misunderstand what happened. What's the matter, Takumi? You're gonna pussy out? We need a real leader right now. No, I'm fine. Let's go, guys. Yes, I will kill and then kill some more. Great. Looks like everything's been tuned just right. Tuned just right? What you talk about? I mean, I know what you talk about, Sayray, to be honest. Let's get going then. I just want to know how he's making us either hallucinate those two or what. What is going on that regard? That is what we don't have an answer to. Yeah, we'll be skipping this nobody battle. I actually don't know if this is a nobody battle.
Oh, for the love of murder. That was no fun at all.
Be careful. I've detected a powerful enemy presence approaching.
Is the headliner about to step into the ring?
The headliner, the main event. Is this Wheel Boy? Wheel of... Yeah, it is. Adamake. Not Adamaku. Screw that. That's Adamake.
He's so fast. It's gonna be hard to hit him.
Well, you just gotta hit him with your fist.
If we could just stop him, he'd be no more than rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade.
Takumi, we need the next chapter of your official strategy guide.
Not Takumimi.
I'm pretty sure traps were effective last time.
That's true.
Then leave it to me. All fools who would dare oppose the old Suzukis will spend all eternity regretting their decision in hell.
I'm waiting for us to have our like post-battle dialogue, and then he's like, "Who are you two talking about? There's nobody there." We are all just like hallucinating that they have not died. Oh, I think it would be really neat if you could like move Darumi around, but she doesn't do any damage to the enemy. Oh, that would be awesome, actually. I feel like they wouldn't let me skip that battle if that was the thing. You know what I mean?
No issue at all.
Then let's kill him already. Yo, when this is done, we have to settle our bet, Takumi. Huh? What's that? Something shining in the sky.
Something shining in the sky, coming down to suck the blood out of Adamake. Out of Adamake. The sword that's in his back, and the hemo anima out of his body, and goes Adamake. Oh, she's ready to fight again.
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you.
Yes, of course, Vegetables. Anytime you need someone to gobble up, I got you, girl.
With this,
I got you.
I am one step closer to becoming a god.
But you're dead.
Takumi's like, dang, all these people coming back to life.
I mean, Kyoshika, she...
What did I do?
I mean... That fucked up freak ain't one of her own!
Careful. She'll be even stronger now that she has absorbed his power.
We'll be in trouble if we don't stop her here and now. Take it from here, leader. Right.
Right. Welcome.
Bow down.
I mean, okay. I mean, sure, that's fine. All right. Oh, interesting.
To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated you.
It's not often that she attacks with like at this point in the game that she attacks with actual enemies. Usually it's just the gold guys.
Out of consideration for your effort, I will retreat, but I will obtain that power and become God.
Thank you, Veshness.
I am the paragon of hope, Veshness. Await my return with bated breath.
Okay. Hey, isn't she so funny? And never did anything wrong. The Supreme Commander simply turned away and walked away, her high laugh echoing across the schoolyard. Hey, good job, Takumi. I keep forgetting we got over 1 million BP. Okay, Takumi, let's hear it. How'd our bet turn out? Is now really the time? I just don't want you to use this as an excuse to brush it off. Are you talking about the milk carton thing? You're still doing that? Oh, this is just perfect. We can announce the winner in front of everyone. Go on, tell us you managed to find 3 or more people who drank every single drop. Crap, at this rate I'll lose the bet. But I've already asked everyone, and in the end I only got 2 people. I gritted my teeth as I looked around at everyone's faces when suddenly I had a realization. Right, there's 1 person left. One last person I haven't asked.
You came here just to ask me this.
Oh. I thought that it was going to be... I thought it was going to be Ava. You're such an interesting person. Huh, wait a minute. Why is Eito here anyway? I thought he ran off. Huh? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Well, he's here now. I thought Takumi and Kiyoshika were dead too, but they're back. This must be the same kind of thing. No need to worry about it though, none at all.
Yeah.
Just answer me one thing, Eito. Do you drink every last drop or no? Eito took turns staring at my face and then Gaku's. He gave a coy smile and opened his mouth to answer. Right, I suppose I like to drink every last drop. Are you serious? What the freak, man? Now I'm gonna have to plan my nighttime pool party all by myself. Is that all you wanted to know? I could tell from the delighted look in Eito's eyes he'd done this for me as a favor, and he was gonna make sure I didn't forget it. I can't believe he found a way to use this to get one over on me. Ignoring Gaku's overdramatic laments, lament! I was filled with uncertainty despite my win. How did this whole thing even start anyway? It was all so pointless. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Everything was just a big ol' haze. Oh. It's like my brain was covered by some kind of fog. Mental fog. I think this one could last today 100, but I feel like we're gonna have long stretches of time where we're kind of, our thoughts are stuck in fog, you know what I mean? Morning already? At some point yesterday, I'd fallen into a deep sleep. Feels like I'm getting mentally exhausted so easily lately. I sure hope it's not because I went back in time. Anyway, I should get to the cafeteria and eat something. Uh-oh. When I got to the cafeteria, I could hear some sort of argument, Karawa was screaming angrily at Gaku and Takamaru. Who did this? Give yourself up. You don't think you can hide from me? Seriously, I have no idea what you're talking about. I ain't some kind of petty thief. This ain't real man behavior. Really? Talk is cheap. Why should I believe that? Petty thief? Did someone take something from you? Oh, look who it is. Exactly the type of sullen loser who would do something like this. Karawa pointed at me with quickness and shouted. Confess, where did you hide my socks? Oh my gosh. It was Kuzu, wasn't it? Socks? That's right, I woke up and they were gone. My favorite socks, and 4 pairs of them. 4 pairs? Someone took 4 pairs of her socks, so it is probably a freak. And that, no one has ever perpetrated such a vulgar crime against the Uzuzukis in all of history. Now, I don't know if that's quite right. Vulgar seems kind of petty to me, actually. Why did she think that I was the type who would steal a girl's socks anyway? That part was way more shocking than the actual crime. Anyway, how do you know they got stolen? Maybe you just lost them. True, I've definitely lost a sock or 2 after a serious throwdown. That's pretty weird in its own right. A sock during a throwdown? I would never be so careless and sloppy. And I'm not the only victim either. Suddenly Kiyoshika showed up with a concerned look on her face. Oh my, search as I may, I cannot find them. Wait, did you lose your socks too, Kiyoshika? She did, but there's a silver lining to this for you, Kiyoshika. If you were the only one who lost your socks, everyone would have assumed that it was because of your abnormal personal proclivities. Well, I never. If I had a nickel for every time someone is I nevered, yeah, on an episode of something in the last 2 weeks, I think I would have at least 2 nickels, maybe 3. Kiyoshika's proclivities aside, knowing there were 2 victims does change things. Well, the only thing stolen were girls' socks. If this isn't the work of some pervert boy, I don't know what it is. Either you fess up and I castrate you myself, or I twist your junk until you admit it. So, but I'm telling you, ain't got shit to do with me. Why would I steal a girl's socks? Pardon me, but has anyone seen my socks? I've been able to find them all morning. Huh? What? And after that, once Kurara was done excoriating everyone in the vicinity. You hear me? Unless you don't want me to carve pervert into your forehead, you'll bring the real culprit to me immediately. With that, she and Kiyoshika took off. Man, who would steal socks? I'd understand if it was a bra or something, but I smell a case afoot. This fits perfectly at the intersection of the slice of life and mystery. Mystery, huh? Right, the twins love pretending they're detectives. Hey, Ima, do you think Kako would be interested in the case? Oh, I suppose she might, but I'd rather we kept her out of this one. As her older brother, I can't have her getting involved in a potential sex crime. He has a point. I'd feel bad if it ended up traumatizing her. Yeah, this does seem... Look, people like feet. I don't, but you know, to each their own. Then you're just gonna have to investigate it yourself, ain't you, Takumi? Why me? Well, because Kurara suspects you the most. Hop to it, leader.
Hey!
You only address me as leader when you want me to deal with something. Fine. Ima, did you lock your door last night when you lost your socks, rather? I'm pretty sure I did, but I only noticed they were gone this morning. There's a chance someone may have stuck in on a different day while I was out of my room. I'm pretty sure Kurara said something similar. That means that everyone's a suspect. I guess I'll have to make my rounds. Keep this a secret from Kako. I don't want her to find out and try and get involved. Got it. I'll just have to come up with something rather if she asks. I also suggest you don't make assumptions about the gender of the perpetrator when it comes to perverse sex crimes. One time, a coworker told me that a woman obsessed with the top host at our establishment snuck into his bathroom and... Whoa, I thought you were trying to not traumatize people. I kind of get the feeling I keep getting wrapped up in totally pointless busy work lately. I wonder why. I think you know, Siri might be the culprit. Despite all my investigation efforts in the afternoon, I'd made shockingly little progress. I'd inquired with every last person, but I didn't get a single clue. I would have taken anything, even a vague witness testimony of a suspicious person on the prowl, but everyone seemed like they were being honest. I had no suspects, as far as I could see anyway. It's too late now, but I guess I'm being forced to do all of this legwork. Well, it's time to study. Understood. I look forward to this. Kako and Ava enter the library. They spread dozens of encyclopedias and books on the desks as they chatted about something. What are you two doing? You two are an odd couple. You know what I mean? We never see these two together. Oh, Takumi. Well, actually... Well, actually... Officer Kako is providing me with military training. That sounds dramatic. Military training? That's what Ava seems to think, but I'm not actually going to teach her fighting strategies or anything. Ava doesn't seem to know much about us, so I thought I should teach her. Okay, so they're just studying Earth culture. On closer inspection, Ava had a bag full of something by her feet. It was full of what looked like junk. I guess they're teaching materials, but I don't fully understand, but I'm happy to see it. I hate to get in their way, and like Ima said, I can't let Kako get involved with what's going on. I have a feeling that what's in the bag might be some socks. I exited the library and left the two of them to their fun. Teacher Kako, her teacher arc, crazy work. I decided to end my slow, fruitless investigation and go to my bed. First milk cartons, now socks. It really has been the most pointless things taking up all of my time lately. Well, I guess that's the price of peace. Love and peace. I'd better get some sleep. And to sleep he goes. 35 is the day. And skipping C-Ray is the way. Takumi, take us home. Back to investigating the Great Sock Caper. The Great Sock Caper indeed, I suppose. I don't see how searching aimlessly is going to get me anywhere. I need to find a way out of this plateau. Yes, it's me, Takumi, investigator of the Great Sock Caper. I found myself in the courtyard. Oh my gosh, I don't like looking at him like this. Eito was sitting comfortably in the cage in front of me.
Back again. How nice to see you, Takumi.
You got some socks in here, Eito?
It's quite pleasant in here, but I do get rather bored.
Pleasant? That cage?
Yeah, is it pleasant?
It's practically heaven to me.
Oh?
It means I don't have to see or hear any ugliness.
Okay, sure. By which he means us humans.
And it's odd that you'd be happy to see me. It must be unbearable for you to hear and see me.
Oh, you're different, Takumi.
You're special, Takumi. Your intrigue outweighs your ugliness.
I felt like I was seeing something I wasn't supposed to see as Eito spoke with me with such passion and heat in his gaze.
Now then, I suppose you're here because you have something to ask me.
Yeah, are you got a foot kink?
If not, you wouldn't want to see me.
It was aggravating the way he saw right through me, but I swallowed my pride and explained the sock incident to him.
I see. I envy you guys.
Do you?
How nice that you can afford to concern yourself with such trivial matters while we're trapped in a war zone.
I didn't come here to listen to your sarcasm. If you don't want to engage with this, I'm out.
Dang. Takumi is always sounding so serious when he has to deal with Eito.
Wait, hold on.
Which makes sense. Huh?
I'm happy to play armchair detective for you. Give me a moment to think about it.
With that, Eito began to contemplate. A criminal trapped in a cage assisting with an investigation. I think that movie swept the Oscars, Lamal. The protagonist got advice about her case from a serial killer doctor. Eito might be able to rival him in terms of sheer lunacy. Come to think of it, didn't the doctor escape his prison in the end? He escaped.
Hey, Eito. You broke out of this cage before, right?
Why in the world are you bringing that up now, Takumi?
Why are you back? Huh?
It's true. I did successfully escape once, but you caught me soon after. So now I'm here once again.
Did we?
Oh.
We caught him? When did that happen?
My head feels so foggy.
Takumi? Are you okay, Takumi?
Guess not. Huh? Good morning, Takumi. I was so worried you passed out so suddenly. I did? How long was I? Just shy of an hour. Your hideous sleeping face was quite amusing. Finding out I was being observed by Eito rather while totally helpless has to be the worst thing to wake up to. Anyway, I have something to tell you now that you're awake rather. A little bit of advice from my cage about your sock robbery case. Do you know who did it? I haven't worked out that much, but this might help.
What you see is not always the truth.
Okay, well, I don't think that's for the sock robbery case. I think that's for this entire route. What you see is not always the truth. God, what a typical Eito thing to say. But in some strange way, it clicked. Keep that in mind, and you might be able to solve your mystery. Got it. Thanks. Now, I've done you 2 favors, haven't I? 2, right. I own one after he sided with me in the wager with Gaku. You want to make a point card and keep track of? What a wonderful idea! What will I get when it's full? That's probably nothing. There's probably nothing rather I can do for you. I doubt that very much. Well, suit yourself. I'll be seeing you again, Takumi. In the meantime, I'll come up with a nice design for that stamp card. Is this guy serious? I pray that he makes a stamp card. Maybe it was because of that strange fainting incident, but my head felt heavy. I decided not to push myself and went to bed early. Before returning to my room, I tried asking around about Eito. They all told me the same story. He ran away, but we caught him. Everyone seemed so sure that that was exactly how it happened. But I guess I just misremembered after all? Why did I see him? Why did I go see him anyway? He is as dangerous as the killer in that movie, maybe even more so. I shouldn't be having casual conversations with him. I don't want to keep owing him favors either. But still, the advice he gave me turned over and over in my head as I started to doze off. What you see is not always the truth. The truth? Where can I find the honest truth? 47? Weren't we just at day 35?
Up and Adam troops! Get ready for your 47th.
Your 47th? Morning again. I scratched my head and started to get out of bed when I was overcome with a bizarre sense of discomfort. Date 47? Something felt strange about the date in the announcement. I couldn't explain exactly what it was, but... Huh? Intruder alert! Wait, my guy, he's back! Yeah! Oh, my boy! My dude! My little guy, and then he leaves. Man, there was no warning at all. I need to snap out of it. I have to get to the war room. Oh, the music, huh? Everyone else is already there. I explained what I knew about the commander attack from last time based on my knowledge. An enemy that uses sound to induce hallucination sounds like a horrible nuisance. Sounds like the kind of sneaky gimmick a supernatural heel would use. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yes, if this were a shonen manga, the power of this ability would greatly vary depending on the importance of the antagonist who used it. Oh, whatever it is, don't let yourselves be fooled no matter what you see.
What you see is not always the truth, as they say.
I caught myself saying what Eito had said to me, and it was strangely fitting. Do we have a strategy? We sure do, since Takumi warned me about this commander in advance. The music here right now is countering the enemy's hallucinatory abilities. And that's why you're playing this depressing-ass folk song? I thought it was weird no one was saying anything about it, but I guess it just means we don't need to worry about the hallucinations. Indeedy do! Now get out there and win. Understood, I will kill all of them post-haste. Well, Ava, you're not exactly a great killer anymore. Well, I mean, no, let me take that back. She's actually a fine unit. I was gonna say, more specifically, she's not as great as killing as she was when she was, you know, in her full commander. Outfit, gear, personality, whatever. We're skipping. A little Tarum Tommy and New Gank, I assume.
Now we don't need to worry about auditory attacks.
Hell yeah! And good fucking riddance to that annoying song, too.
Oh man, I was just getting used to it.
Once we knew how it worked, it was no problem at all. Way to go, team leader.
Hey, you know what it is. Hey, you know what it is. I do my best.
What about me? I'm the one who actually countered it.
Well, you're also the one who brainwashed us.
Wait, everyone, something's coming.
Tarum Tommy. Great, good for her. We love Commander Miku. Take out the boss. Take out the boss. We are going to take out the boss. Bang bang. Oh wait, hold on. Let me hit a Superman punch real quick. Got her. Free. If only. Hopefully she don't come back. No! Gosh darn. New Gank, get out of here. I prefer old Gank.
To battle.
To battle.
What's going on? Turum Tammy's wounds.
That commander can turn back time.
That's right.
Huh? What kind of a garbage game lets the enemy save scum?
Lamau.
We need to take out New Kink, or things will just get worse and worse.
Wow, and Shoma, look at you critically thinking.
Looks like that's our only choice. We have to figure this out. This is my specialty! A show especially for you!
Take this, second to last defense. I'm sorry, last defense academy. Woo! Free, we lost it. It's about time we got a game over. No.
No way! Our school!
Stay calm. It's an illusion. Once we beat Turum Tammy, it should go back to normal.
What a sight to behold! A double team maneuver of love and friendship!
It's almost love and peace. Huh?
Don't let the hallucination deceive you guys. Focus your attacks on New Gank.
Defeat all the bosses, huh? The battle was over. With Tarum Tommy defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. But our relief was short-lived. While we were distracted, Vestas made her move. Classic. Before any of us could react, she swooped in and absorbed the cryptic liver from New Gank and Tarum Tommy. She sucked up the commander's power greedily, leaving them blackened as desiccated corpses, tossing them aside like garbage once she was done.
Veshness.
It was good, girly.
Well done. Truly.
And you know, I did a good job, you know what it is, you know.
And so thoughtful of you to make an offering to me so that I might ascend to further greatness.
Yeah, of course. Anything for you,
Yikes.
Beshi.
She sucked up their cryptoglobin and got even stronger.
For fuck's sake. Let's beat her ass.
Let's get her.
Don't be crazy! We're all run ragged!
I mean...
Right. It would be suicide to challenge her after fighting 2 other commanders.
Yeah, especially after she also absorbed 2 other commanders, I suppose.
Fear not. I will not kill you here.
Oh my gosh, she's so kind and caring.
I will prolong your lives while you are of use to me.
Okay, we could be of use to you forever.
Flounder and writhe, insects.
Well, I don't think insects really flounder. I think you kind of flop like a fish. You ever seen SpongeBob, Veshness? Y'all got SpongeBob on Futurama? Vesh just laughed derisively as she took her leave.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, for the love of murder.
Classic. That, you know what? I'll be real. Most routes, I feel like I don't like Yugumu, but I do always love when he says, "Oh, for the love of murder." I think that's a good line. Even though we managed to defeat the 2 commanders, our defensive battle left a bitter taste in our mouths. So long as Veshness is still alive, we'd never be able to win. You know what that means? We have to have her join the Special Defense Unit. Brainwash her too, C-Ray. After the battle, I dropped out of the library. Kako and Ava were there, a mountain of books spread out before them. Okay, let's get back to it. I am excited. Oh my gosh, she looks too excited. Our mission resumes! A bag stuffed with something or other was beside Ava. Right, she brought it last time for some reason. Are you guys doing your cultural studies again? Oh, Takumi, yes, that's right. Ava has been so motivated to learn recently. This seems like something Siru would be opposed to, but if he hasn't come to stop them, he must be giving them tacit approval. We will be continuing our Christmas field training mission. Christmas? That's right. I explained to Ava all about the yearly events we have, but she seemed most interested in Christmas. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have Christmas the SDU? She wants to practice so she can become Santa, a mighty man who can deliver military resources to the whole world in a single evening. Supply is essentially strategy. Is essential strategy rather, so his conduct is truly heroic. Right, that's why she wants to be like him. Indeed, a laudable goal. Be Santa. Yeah, I love Santa Ava. Please give her a hat. I really don't think that's, I don't think I get how she views Santa, but I guess I'm happy for her. I guess that means the bag behind her is a sack full of gifts. It's kind of disturbing that it seems to be filled with weapons upon closer inspection though. Huh? Struck by something, I suddenly lifted the bag. I started with suspicion, not at the contents of the bag, but at the bag itself. Oh no, she made them out of socks. Is this a sock? Huh? Oh wow, it is. Ava had suddenly brought this with her and claimed that it was her Santa sack, but looking more closely, it is a sock. Who knew a sock could stretch this much? These are just 3 socks? I had a hunch. I turned over the bag, and sure enough, there was some stretched out letters with permanent marker. Kyoshika. Hey Ava, do you have any other sacks like this? But of course, I have ample sacks so that I do not run out in emergencies. I think she got mixed up because I told her we put presents in stockings. Ha! Yeah, I never would have guessed that this is what happened. Yeah, I thought she had taken them to give as gifts later, but I guess she took them as like her Santa sacks. Come to think of it, I saw this exact sock right after the incident came to light. But it was so stretched out and filled with God knows what that I wasn't able to recognize it as a sock. And since I asked Ima to keep Kako out of it, I was even less inclined to look closely. In the end, I missed out on the truth right in front of me. What you see is not always the truth, huh? And so the case was suddenly solved, sparing me from the indignity of being labeled as a perverted criminal. Ava did get scolded by Karara, but since it was clear she had no ill intent, things ended relatively peacefully. The case was solved, but I still feel unsatisfied. Is it cloudier here? Was it because Ato's problematic words were right after all? Or was it something else? Something else entirely. Yeah, we'll save our progress. I will take a brief intermission after saving this as well. I will be right back. I popped into the rec room to see an unusual combination of people. It sounds like we're about to have some more filler. Oh, they're playing cards. I also need to close this door. I apologize. Go ahead, Takamaru.
Could we wrap this up already? We have limited time for leisure.
Shut up! I fucking know that, okay?
I don't know if you know that, Takamaru. Takamaru and Yugumu are doing something as I close the door. There we go. One of the vents for the heat is right outside of that door. Clearly I have a receptacle for the heat in here too. It's just very loud in the hallway, and I know that the microphone will just slightly pick that up. So I close the door usually when I am starting recording and the heat is on. Because it's cold today, but it's supposed to be like 80 this week, which is crazy. But I digress. We're playing cards. Poker, I guess? Poker? With 5 cards in your hand? It was clear from Takamaru's greasy, sweat-drenched face who was losing.
God damn it. Okay, this hand'll do it.
You're calling, then. Let's show our hands.
Takamaru had a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had a straight, while Yugumu had a...
Full house. I win.
Dang.
Ah, fuck!
Dude, that sucks, dude. To have a straight and then someone else just has a full house, that hurts. Yugumu scooped up what paltry amount of chips Takamaru had left. Looks like I was just in time to see the end of a long battle. There's also no decisions on this route. Then I'll be sure to collect what we bet on. How exciting. Just out of curiosity, what was the bet? Oh, nothing too remarkable. Takamaru will be my tortured guinea pig for a week, that's all. That's... Takamaru. That's even worse than I thought. A man never goes back on his words. Do whatever you want with my guts. I wish you'd be a little less willing. This isn't a butcher sale. Why would the person with the worst poker face in the world make such a suicidal bet anyway? I always thought your burly build would be perfect to experiment with. I haven't gotten anything this good in ages. I can feel the blood flowing to all the right places. I hate that. Yugumu waved his fingers lecherously. His expression, one of pure ecstasy. Wait, hold on a minute. I can't let you do that to one of your friends. Takumi. Takumi, I lost fair and square. Don't pity me and make me look even worse.
Hey!
That's not it. As a leader of this unit, I can't overlook a high-risk interaction between comrades. Obviously, this could be a problem for our group living situation, but it could affect our future defensive battles too. I suppose you do have a point. But I'm an assassin and I respect a contract above all else. I'd be less than scum if I ignored what was agreed upon. Big words coming from our murderer. For the sake of our leader, I have a suggestion. I'll offer you a rematch. Huh? What are you talking about? We'll play cards again in some other time. If you win, your debt is cleared. But if I win, you'll be my guinea pig as originally promised. I see, he's making the biggest concession possible. But it's kind of more scary to see a killer being so rational and approachable. Sure, does that work for you, Takamaru? Hey. You didn't have to do that. I was ready for this. But I'll do it for our leader. Thanks, I guess. Now then, shall we have our rematch? Right, come to think of it, Takamaru has no hope of winning right now. In a week? No. In 10 days? You're asking for a lot. 10 is too many. I'll give you 9. Can't spell, stretch 9 without 9? What is the what? Fine. 9 days from now, which means the rematch is on day 57. Hey, don't I get a say? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. Boom, boom, boom. You lose again. I'm going to train your skills until it's time for your rematch. Oh, I see our next filler arc. Train me. I like the sound of that. Now things are heating up. This is how, through some machination of fate, I ended up trying to coach Takamaru in a gambling game of luck. Though I'm hardly a poker expert myself, well, there's no turning back. I'll just have to do whatever I can. I love a little poker. Day 49. 9 days of training Takamaru in poker. Okay. Let's go gambling! First things first, I needed to assess Takamaru's skills for myself. We had a casual match so I could see where he was at, but...
I got nothing to show for myself. Takumi, you gotta be a gangster to be this good. Which crew do you play for, huh?
He literally said he's got no real prowess in the art of poker, so you must really suck, Takamaru.
I'm pretty bad at this, honestly. It's just that you're even worse than I imagined.
Right. Damn, I didn't expect much, but I never thought he was this bad. Yeah, from what I can tell, you might be trying too hard for big hands. You keep busting after making Hail Mary plays. Huh? You stupid or something? Why wouldn't I aim for the best of the best?
Huh?
Also, your face completely gives away whether or not your hand is good. You need to bluff more. Bluff? That's some coward shit right there. Okay, I respect the attitude. But it's not a winning attitude. Oh my god, who knew someone could be this poorly suited for poker? I still have no idea why he would make such a serious bet on a game he's so bad at. Okay, I'll start simple. We'll just have you work, we'll just have to work our way up from the bottom. Take it away, Takumi. Takumi, sensei. Sensei? You gotta draw a clear line between master and sensei, master and pupil rather, when you teach. And I know you're a lot stronger than me. This guy can be surprisingly down to earth. I just wish he'd follow my lead when it comes to strategy too. But one thing at a time, I guess. Not that I think he'll be able to bluff even if I teach him. I'm not really suited to be a sensei, but let's do what we can until the end of the rematch. Sorry, until the day of the rematch. Yeah, let's leave that bastard Yugumu speechless. And so we moved on. I tried to coach Takamaru through some of the game of poker as much as time would allow, rather. Honestly, there wasn't a single day where I felt we'd gotten any results. Even if we still have time, it's almost impossible to imagine him beating Yugumu. I need to maybe find another way? Well, that was just one day, dude. Maybe we'll have like an epiphany on day 5. And that epiphany does not involve you, C-Ray, so get off of my screen. Now then, I need to come up with some ideas for how to train Takamaru. Right, maybe it would help to have him play other opponents. That could help me figure out what his strengths and weaknesses are. Poker? Oh, sounds fun. Oh, yeah. Will you play with him then? Oh, you know it. I'll accept any challenge from anybody, anytime. That's my motto. Thanks. Let's do this then. Moko, she was physically tough, but there was no telling her poker skills, rather. Maybe she'd be the perfect opponent after all. No, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be a goat. Hell yeah, I won! You got me. Not bad, Takamaru. Same to you. We've been going back and forth, but I'm gonna clinch this in the next hand. Show me what you got. You're not gonna get me to tap out that easy. What a shock. They've been equally matched so far, much to my surprise. Trading wins and losses just when I think Moko has him cornered. Takamaru claws his way back. Maybe Takamaru's getting the hang of it? Uh-oh. There he is again.
Right, here we fucking go. This is how I win. Suck on this! Killer Full House!
Okay. Moko leapt up as if she'd been hit by some sort of invisible force, sending her chair flying.
How do you like that? You're finished.
Truly incredible, Takamaru.
Okay.
But looks like you didn't have what it takes to bring down Moko.
Oh no.
What?
Take this! My table-turning finisher move!
Is?
Avalanche Royal Straight Flush!
She got a Royal Straight Flush? That's crazy. Faced with the reveal of Moko's incredibly powerful hand, Takamaru did a somersault and fell flat on the floor, face down on the floor. Wow! Guess there's no need for a 10 count. You did well, Takamaru. A fine performance. Performance? The all too even back and forth, the incredibly dramatic conclusion, all of it made for me very well of a certain possibility. Moko, don't tell me, were you intentionally holding back? Were you purposely trying to create a good storyline like you would for a pro wrestling match? Oh, team leader, you're not supposed to just come out and say it. But I guess I still have some way to go if it was still got a ways to go if it was that easy for you to tell. What? Are you telling me you were toying with me? Yeah, sounds like Moko. I was gonna say she's probably great at poker. Oh no, Takamaru, I thought you knew and you were just going along with it. I mean, you reacted so intensely whenever you lost and got so cocky whenever you won. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was just playing it straight and real and serious. Good lord. Forget thinking that they might be evenly matched. Takamaru's problems started way before he even began his training. He got played like a fiddle and didn't even learn anything in the process. I'm sorry, Takamaru. I made a huge mistake when I chose your opponent. Yikes. After being so thoroughly elated, believing that he'd finally gotten a good game, Takamaru didn't take the news lightly. After that, we had to end our training for the day. Guess we need to reconsider who might be best suited to play against him. Probably someone trash like Gaku. But he's at a lot of parties, so maybe not Gaku, actually. But he also just has rotten luck, so maybe Gaku. Now then, what to do for today's training? Maybe Shoma, actually. Think it might be important to let him get a proper feel for what it's like to win. They say success leads to improvement after all, which means I need to find someone Takamaru can actually beat. In that case, I think I know who it has to be. Shoma? Oh, never mind. Maybe. Oh, a game of poker. Count me in. Your enthusiasm is a huge help. Just to be sure, how much experience do you have with poker? There was a non-zero chance that she had an unexpected powerhouse. She was an unexpected powerhouse like Mocha. To be honest, I worship Darby from JoJo. I've always wanted to play ever since I saw that one scene. Okay, so there's a chance. If Kyoshika is his opponent, Takamaru is sure to win. Uh-oh. So I'm playing you today, huh? You sure are. What should we bet? How about our souls? What? Our souls? What the hell, Takumi-sensei? We're gonna straight up die before I get my rematch with Yugamu.
Hey!
Kyoshika, if you could lay off the manga references, that would be great. He'll take them seriously. Very well, I really wanted to yell, good, like a Darby, though. And the sword, the Holy Jumanji sword. I told you to put that thing away. And so began their game.
Yeah! Take this! A straight!
Okay.
Ha! I have a straight too. Does that mean it's a draw?
Does someone have a better straight?
Wait, no, Kyoshika, that's not right.
Oh no.
Those are all face cards and aces.
Oh my gosh.
And they're all the same suit. That's a royal flush.
She doesn't even know how to play and she lucked into a victory.
What?
Oh, then I won.
Lamau.
Let's go! Full house! Now I win for sure.
I have a joker, so I guess I have a full house too?
No, Kyoshika.
No, if you use the joker like an ace, you have 4 of a kind.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
Did I win again?
Oh no.
Eat this! 1 pair!
1 pair? Takamaru, come on, dude.
Behold my royal flush.
No, Kyoshika, you have nothing.
That is a royal flush. I mean, no matter how you look at it,
Oh.
Takemoto loses, so...
So it is actually a royal flush. This is horrible. I can't believe this is happening. Should've gotten Shoma. Guess you finally realized that Kyoshika has freakishly good luck. But only for completely worthless things like this pissant little game. What a useless trait! I'm pathetic. I can't even beat Kyoshika. This is the exact opposite of what I was hoping for. I'm scum. I'm trash. I'm a maggot. Come on. You're Takumi. He's talking just like him. You gotta get Shoma. Did I accidentally do something again? You have no idea.
Hey!
I'm so sorry, Takamaru. I chose an even worse opponent than I did yesterday. I couldn't bear to see Takamaru with his self-confidence so completely shredded. It was a horrible tragedy like watching a train wreck. I'm sure I hope I can find a suitable opponent for him tomorrow. It's gotta be Shoma, dude. It's gotta be Shoma. It can't be anybody else. Thought about it last night in bed. Maybe those one-on-one practice games are the problem. Maybe if I can get 4 or so people at the table, he might be able to beat one of them. A fatal 4-way match. And maybe he can learn from watching how the others play. I should try to round up a group then. Who's your group? Shoma? Okay, good, good. The boys. Is this everyone who's playing? I think you were wise to choose me. I'm worthless at poker as I am everything else. Oh, and Nozomi. Come on, Shoma, don't put yourself out like that. That's not why Takumi picked you, right, Takumi? Yeah! It would be a lie to say that that wasn't part of my criteria, but still. I had a feeling this combination of players wasn't going to make for a regular game. It bothered me that Takamaru had become so untalkative after yesterday's loss, but it was time to try a 4-person game.
I'm not sure what cards I should swap out.
Does that mean you actually have a great hand tucked away there, Nozomi?
Oh, not at all. But you must be feeling lucky if you're interrogating me.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I was gonna say they are all actually, like, pretty good at just, like, poker talk.
Well, maybe I'm secretly a poker genius.
Absolutely not.
How nice. Well, I'm fully expecting to end up dead last.
Is that so? You have a passive play style, but you know when to fold.
No, I actually just fold every time.
That's a good strategy. Honestly, it's not too dissimilar from what the pros do.
Really? She's right. This is a pretty evenly matched game. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, playing like this is a blast.
Takamaru was like, why are you all so friendly?
I guess it is fun.
The game was starting to have a nice friendly vibe. It wasn't what I set out to accomplish, but it was nice in its own way. Meanwhile though, Takamaru.
Forget it. I fold.
Got it.
He's lost his spirit. On paper, it's a good thing that he's gotten over his reckless style of play, but... Crap, I fell to third. I never should have messed up like that. I can't believe I came in second. I'm so sorry, everyone. Don't be sorry, that was pure skill, but me coming in first was just a fluke for sure. Dude, that was fun. Let's do it again sometime soon. I'd love it rather if everyone could join in next time. Right, I'll make sure to lose next time. The three of them enthusiastically analyzed their game. I guess all that matters is they had fun. Well, almost all of them. But this was all meant for Takamaru when he looked dead inside. It was like he expected to come in dead last. Takamaru, this might not have worked out. This time might not have worked out rather, but you'll win for sure next time. Sure. Crap, he's completely lost all motivation. I guess getting trounced by Kiyoshika really hit him hard. It's no longer a question of who he should play. Maybe I should be more concerned about fixing his mental game before the rematch. Well, how are you gonna do that? I didn't feel any of Takamaru's usual overwhelming spirit today. Looks like he's completely given up on the idea that he might win. How is he gonna beat anyone, let alone Yugumu in this state? I need to find a way to get him past this. Take him training. No guts, no glory and all that. Except use cards instead of weights. I don't know. Weight the cards and cheat. Although I think Yugumu might be able to realize that, figure that out. 4 days until the rematch. Haven't improved at all. If anything, I've set him back. How do I fix this? I really don't want to do this, but maybe I have to ask him for help. Oh no, you're gonna go to Eito again, dude? He doesn't even exist, I don't think, right now. It's become somewhat of a habit for you to come to me for advice, hasn't it, Takumi? Yeah, unintentionally. I really don't want to owe him any more than I already do, but I can't deny that Eito's advice has been surprisingly helpful. Well, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you this time. What? In fact, I have to ask, why did you think I'd be of any use in this situation? Doesn't matter whether Takamaru gets tortured or not, does he? Does it rather? Now that he says it, that might be true, but still, there's no turning back now. I was so sure Eito would help me find a way forward, but now I'm at a total loss. I heard everything! You? I might be able to assist you with Takamaru. Huh? Really? Is Ava good with cards? I doubt she even knows the rules. It is clear that Mr. Takamaru's mental state is greatly diminished. I believe what he needs to is to address that problem rather than the technical aspects of the game. I see, she has a point. Not bad, Evie. Or Avie. Avie, that's me. Wait, you are far too kind. AT. What is going on between you two? Avie, AT. We're cage neighbors in the courtyard. We've went through some stuff together and now we've bonded. We are BFFs. Yay. Peace and love. No! Peace and love. Well, actually, Avie, it's love and peace. Yes, that. I guess it couldn't hurt to let Ava deal with Takamaru. Would you mind seeing what you can do? Leave it to me. I will show you a miracle turnaround. I'm concerned. And that's how I ended up leaving Ava to take care of Takamaru. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. I am. But I guess I'll just pray things turn out for the best and get some sleep. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, maybe it'll all work out, you know what I mean? Maybe it'll all just be fine. Morning already? I wonder how Takamaru and Ava are doing. I'll go check in on them later. Uh-oh.
I am Ava, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to.
Oh no.
The first and last words out of your filthy sewer will be, sir. Do you understand that, maggot?
Uh-oh.
Sir! Yes, sir!
It's working.
Bullshit! I cannot hear you! Sound off like you got a pair!
What is going on?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Oh. Ava? You are the lowest form of life on Earth. You are not even a human fucking being. You are nothing but an unorganized grab-astic piece of invader shit. It is my mission to trim all useless fat from the Special Defense Unit. I will bend you over until you what? What? I will bend you over until I can reach 2 hands up your gaping. What? Sir, yes, sir. Do you think I'm cute, Private? Do you think I'm funny? Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face. You will not laugh. You will not cry. Yeah, Takumi. Same. I pretended to not see what I just saw and left the rec room. What do I know? Maybe there's a kind of tough treatment is exactly what he needs. If you gave me 1.5 million guesses, I may have guessed something close to that, but not quite that one line. That's crazy. Takamaru spent the rest of the day getting beaten back into shape by Ava. I felt a bit sorry for him, but if anyone was tough enough to survive this, it was Takamaru. I think. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Poor Takamaru, dude. He's having a bad time. What day are we at? 55? Isn't there still 3 days left? No, it's 2 days. The day after, oh right, because it's 9 and not 10. That means the rematch with Yugumu was the day after tomorrow. I guess I should see how Takamaru's doing. Oh, wait a minute. Calmness.
Next question, Mr. Yakushiji. What cards do we swap when we have this hand? Be a good boy and answer your teacher.
Hello? Ava, teacher. Your face is real close. Just my face? Not just your face. I can feel them against me. What is going on in this room? Her vibe seems way different from yesterday. Not even her vibe, her whole personality. Oh, that's the Dolmenic cognitive reconstruction therapy for you. Dolmen what now? Oopsie, sorry. Those words don't mean anything to you, do they? Simply put, Ava switched to a personality better suited for her teaching matter. Is that even possible? But it seems like even Takamaru's personality has changed.
Hey.
That's just because he was torn down and built back up again. Marine Corps style. Not bad, Ava. Maybe I should take a page out of your book. Well, do you feel Teacher Ava's sweet lessons making you feel better? Making you better? I've never felt better in my life! Well, as long as this gets results, I guess. Huh. Well, now in alluring female instructor mode, hilarious, Ava coached Takamaru late into the night. I was a little worried about whether or not she'd be back to her usual self tomorrow. Her usual self? Wait, what is her usual self anyway? Something's bothering me, but can't too sleepy to think. And thus the slumber began. Everyone is brainwashed. All of our brains are what C-Ray says. Everyone is brainwashed. The rematch between Yugumu and Takuma is finally coming up tomorrow. Now, all hope for victory rests with Ava. Better go check in on how those two are managing. There's no way things have escalated and gotten even more ethically dubious since yesterday, right? Right? Takumi walked in on them literally having... What? Through an internal process of release and purification, your soul has reached a new stage. Yes, all of my worldly desires and tumultuous emotions are now calm. Indeed, this is the path to enlightenment and serenity. You see how your emotional libido has reached paradise through qualitative collapse. Yes, and I see a light, an orange light. What is this? Oh, Mr. Takumi. I overstimulated his emotional state to the point of destruction. Huh? Overstimulated? Is this what was going on yesterday? Yes. The female teacher experience was too much for a healthy delinquent male student. As a result, his impulse for desire was overridden, and now he's in the ideal state to receive an education. Now all that's left is to drill the necessary techniques into his head at the optimal efficiency rate. Hey! I see. Well, this isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I was right about things being pretty wild over here. Teacher, I'm streamlining intuitive action items and synergizing revolutionary scalability. Very good. Continue to use your alpha to kappa your beta all the way to true salon. Oh, I am a perfect soldier. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I have no idea if I was right to leave Takamaru in Ava's hands, but come what may, the rematch is tomorrow. All we can do is roll the dice and watch what happens. It's Gamba time, baby. It's also bedtime. Oh my gosh, poor Takamaru. What are we, about an hour and a half? Okay. We can probably go for another hour and a half-ish.
Out of troops!
Yeah, another hour and a half. I at least want to kind of get to the end of this run if we can. And so, the day of the rematch is finally upon us. I doubt how much competition Takamaru... I doubt how much competition rather Takamaru can really provide, but no matter what happens, I need to see this competition and how it ends. Ava's there. Takamaru and Yugumu were already squaring off on a table in the rec room. Ava was right behind Takamaru like a true coach. You actually came to face me. How delightful. Who do you think you're talking to? I never back down. Looks like he went full circle and came right back around to the Takamaru we all knew and love. Which means I can't say I'm super confident he's going to win. Before we begin, allow me to reaffirm the terms of our agreement. As I mentioned before, as an assassin, I value the importance of a proper contract. When you lose, you'll immediately be my guinea pig to torture without mercy. Yumu's words caused a shiver to run down my spine. I doubted he was bluffing. Even if Takamaru was a friend to him, he won't show an ounce of mercy. Hey! Yeah, no shit. Do you think you're gonna get me to chicken out this late into the game? No, I was merely making sure. Now then, time for a rematch of our poker game. Hold it right there. We ain't playing poker. Huh? We're playing Old Maid. Huh? What in the world are you on about? I didn't take you for a jokester. This is no joke. Yugumu, you said it yourself. Huh? You said we'd play cards again in 9 days. Oh, that's right, he did say that! I see, I do remember saying that. In other words, as long as it's a card game, it does not violate your contract. Our contract, you say? You found yourself a nice loophole, haven't you? Very well, I agree to playing Old Maid for our rematch. I see, they use Yugumu's own allegiance to contracts against him. If this is Ava's strategy, that must mean they have been secretly practicing Old Maid for the past 3 days. She might have given him the advantage, relatively speaking. But even with this, can Takamaru win? A one-on-one game of Old Maid is a game of pure bluffing and poker faces. Takamaru is literally is likely still pretty bad at both of those things. No sweat. Wait a minute. He's focused. Focus, baby. And so began the game of Old Maid that would determine whether or not Takamaru would be tortured. Naturally, the cards in your hand kept being depleted unless you have the Old Maid.
What a wonderful game.
I don't think I've ever played Old Maid.
We both know the Old Maid is in your hand right now. It's do or die. Can you get me to draw it or not? One-on-one Old Maid is quite the thrill.
Enough stating the obvious. Draw a fucking card, if you dare.
Ooh.
Oh, for the love of murder, you're so impatient. We should be savoring this.
Uh-oh. Yugumu made a show of hovering his finger between two cards. Of course, he was carefully observing Takamaru's expression. The lack of any change in his face was honestly shocking to see. Takamaru had been so horrible at bluffing before. Was this because of Ava's training?
You've come a long way for someone who couldn't maintain a poker face to save his life. But unfortunately for you, it won't work on me. This must not be the Old Maid.
Yugumu confidently plucked one of the cards from Takamaru, and then revealed the pair of sevens now in his hand.
Honestly, I couldn't read anything from Takemaru's face.
This is bad. Mr. Omokage is not looking at his face.
Huh? What else is there to look at?
Ava's right. I'm looking at Takemaru's muscles.
Uh-oh.
My muscles?
Is he tensing up?
Try as you might to hide your expression. There are some involuntary actions that can't be controlled. Your tension and emotion appear as minute changes in your facial muscles. I can read them, thanks to my medical knowledge and professional experience, that is.
Oh no. He just whipped out a new skill during a kid's game like this. It's a full-on battle. You're right. He Yu-Gi-Oh'd him. But this doesn't look good. There's no way Takamaru can win now.
You should be proud of the fact that you've come far enough to make me use these tactics. And you should lament that you have to fight me with the Old Maid in your hand.
Number of cards in their hands continue to deplete. Yugumu never drew the Old Maid, not even once. At last, Takamaru was holding 2 cards, including the Old Maid, while Yugumu only had a single card remaining.
Oh, if Yugumu doesn't draw the Old Maid on his next move, it's all over.
No. Unless...
Unless?
Go on. Take one.
No need to tell me twice. This is the end.
Yugumu smiled, assured of his victory. But his grin went icy the moment he saw which card he drew.
Impossible. The Old Maid? Oh, but how?
Now I get to pull the trigger.
Oh man. You ready, Yugumu? Tell him, Takamaru!
Damn.
Gamba on him. Takamaru grabbed the card without hesitation and slammed it down with his final card. All that remained was Yugumu's grass, and Yugumu's grass, rather, was the Joker. Hell yeah, I won! Splendid work, Mr. Takamaru. How did you manage to fool me? I was sure I could see the pain and unease in your facial muscles when I put that card, my hand on that card. Let me show you why. Takamaru showed his other hand, the one that he hadn't been using to hold his cards. Blood was flowing down his, oh my gosh, down his palm. I see you hurt yourself at the exact moment and used the pain to camouflage your reaction. Hoisted by your own petard. Now that doesn't explain how you managed to draw the right card immediately after. That was just dumb luck. Dumb luck after all that? You were just so shaken that I overwhelmed you. Anyone who does that is gonna lose in a fight. I see. How fascinating. It was a great game. I accept my defeat. You lost, but your eyes are still lit up with that excitement. It's creeping me the hell out. I just had a good time with you, a very fulfilling struggle to the death. I feel it deep within my heart. Right, the wound on your hand, please let me lavish it with intense treatment. You're seriously creeping me the fuck out, man. What a shock! Takamaru actually won. I don't really understand it at all, but I guess this meant that Ava's training was the right choice. We didn't really have a choice, actually, but, you know, we just had to do it. Just when I was feeling satisfied about a job well done, right after our poker game.
Intruder alert.
An enemy attack, huh? Glad this didn't happen during our game. Seems so. I didn't get to see my guy. It's unacceptable! Unacceptable! Not a lemon for a head, but you know, still a yellow fruit. To interrupt a lady as she lounges. Let's finish these cads off quickly so I can continue my reread of Damn Slunk. Slam dunk, okay. Good grief, nobody's taking things seriously anymore. Yeah, let's get going, guys. SDU, yeah, nobody's taking anything serious anymore. She's 100% right. Hip-a-dip, 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 hip-a-dip. Alright, that's a three-way battle. And I think this is going to be what's-her-face?
Ha! What a bunch of worthless wimps!
Zenta.
Takemaru, our breathing is perfectly synced.
Lamau.
Wait, what? This is an odd couple. How do you guys feel about RPF?
I don't know what RPF is, but that concerns me.
Keep your guard up, guys. It's not over until we take out the commander.
I'm sure it's something incredibly lewd or something. In fact, I think as a group we should just not look it up. Zenta?
Here I come.
Hear you what? Anywho, let's continue. Because Vashna's gonna gobble her up too. You win!
I am Zenta.
What's good, Zenta?
The paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here,
I will curse you all.
My soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
This does seem to be a thing about their religion now. With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. Is it really that strange? Oh. Okay, that is strange. That has happened more than once. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke.
No way! A no ropes, 200-volt, double hell, double barbed wire barricade, double landmine glass crush death match?
Ma'am? Ma'am?
No, they just self-destructed.
Correct.
Huh? The hell's that about? Pretty disappointing for a commander.
Well, maybe she didn't want to be, you know, slurped up by Vashna.
Well, who cares? We won easily.
The atmosphere in the battlefield had been relaxed, until just then. Smoke filled our vision, accompanied by something hitting the ground at a high speed.
What is this? I have detected another hostile presence.
Is it not just Vashna's?
Everybody, look! Over there!
Such foolish behavior from Zenta.
Right, Vashna's like, man, I was here for lunch.
You, Vashnes.
Vashna's rose from the swirling dust.
I was going to absorb her cryptoglobin as well, but... well, it doesn't amount to any more than a rounding error.
Lamau, she said she's weak, and you know what? Fair.
But it would be so boring to leave empty-handed after coming all this way.
With a smile, Vashna slowly toward. Wait, hold on. Turn back around. The sight rather was so overwhelmingly intimidating that I froze in place.
Why don't I hunt down and devour 2 or 3 of you for a bit of fun?
I don't know if that would be cool of you.
Anyone but me, please!
Can you actually get him? He would be great for this.
Don't be a pussy! We just gotta fight back.
He's right. We're plenty strong enough right now.
Oh? Are you volunteering to die for me? Then I'll give you what you want.
What do you mean we're plenty strong? Yeah, what are y'all talking about? Is he dead? It happened instantly. I couldn't even see what happened to them, but Takamaru and Yugumi were face down on the ground.
No! No way! This doesn't look good!
Oh, so are they gone?
What a bore. That was hardly fun at all.
It was horrible. Our mood had completely done a turnaround. And now we're in the depths of hellish despair.
At this rate, we'll all be killed.
Damn it! Not on my watch!
You wear a watch? I think he does wear a watch, doesn't he? Uh-oh. Oh, she does have blood splattered on her body and face. I grabbed a hold of my weapon, again, with trembling hands, and reflexively ran towards Veshness.
Takumi, you can't!
I think he's going to.
Oh, another one wants to commit suicide?
Lamau. I had no shot of winning, but if I didn't do something, we'd all end up dead. I felt a white-hot pain and heard a scream. That's when I blacked out. I feel like humanity should probably be doomed at this point. It's time to skip another, like, 20 days. 73, yeah, about 20 days, actually. Takumi? Oh, wake up. Nozomi? Thank God you're finally awake. Could you come with me? Everyone's waiting outside. Yo, look who finally decided to wake up. How dare you worry us like that? What happened to me? I thought she'd Veshness. Right, I tried to face off with her, but I went down without a fight.
You don't remember. You beat her.
So what is going on? What?
I beat her?
It was a tearjerker of a reversal. I guess that's why they call it fight or flight.
Huh.
If they published that fight in Jump, it would top the polls. It was legendary. Now we don't have to worry about that scary lady anymore. You're the best, team leader. I watched everyone react with admiration and relief, but I couldn't really internalize it. I defeated Veshness, me, that easily? Relax, Mr. Sumino. I made sure that she was dead. You resolved a huge problem for us. It's just too bad that our hero doesn't remember the deeds. Yep, a gang with a dead boss is destined to fall apart. And now we'll just be killing off the minions. Sounds boring. It's too early to let our guard down, although I do understand the sentiment. Whatever, man, as long as we have our invincible leader, nothing's gonna happen to us. Things are going so well, we'll just have to entertain ourselves until we can go back home. Hee. But seriously, what a relief. I guess I really did it. It finally hit me as I saw Nozomi's teary smile. Oh right, Mr. Sumino, you've been asleep for quite a number of days. Right, the same issue that happened with the Revival-matic with Lady Darumi and myself happened with you. Really? Exactly how long was I gone? Today is day 73, so you were out for about 2 weeks. Well, I've been out for a while. I guess it's really a small price to pay. I went to sleep after everyone congratulated me on my success. Things were still a little foggy. My head's still feeling foggy, but the relief I felt outweighed it. I guess that's how much stress Veshness was causing me day in and day out. I feel like I'll be able to have a pleasant sleep for the first time in a long while. Yeah, I suppose we will save our progress. Yeah, I think we will get to an ending or two towards here at the end. This route seems to have no choices, though.
Get ready!
Which I suppose is fine. Morning already? I feel like I'm already back to normal. Maybe it's because I was able to sleep stress-free from now that Veshness was dealt with. Now then, what should I do today? Is it actually free time? Okay, good. I didn't want any free time.
Hey, Takumi. It's been a while.
Yeah, I got my head cut off, I think, probably. Why did I come to see him again? It'd be one thing if I needed his advice again, but actually, at that, I prefer not to see him. But somehow, I found myself coming here.
You look like you fully recovered. Glad to see you looking so well.
Eito rose to his feet. You knew I was out? Yep, everyone told me. Then I'm sure you've heard things have turned our way in terms of the war. That must be disappointing news for someone who despises humanity. I was trying to provoke him, but surprisingly, Eito didn't take the bait. Instead, he yawned disinterestedly. Yep, I suppose so. Well, it doesn't matter much to me. I've lost interest in where this fight is going lately. Maybe I'm better suited to relaxing in here. Are you saying that to get us to let our guard down? Not at all. I really couldn't be bothered to care. I have to question why I used to be so desperate and preoccupied about it anyway. Okay, now red flag should be going off. Indeed, humans are hideous to me, but that's an immutable fact, a natural law. Maybe I've gotten used to it, and just like I've gotten used to the boring sights around here. I mean, people get nose blind to even the most foul-smelling foods, right? That was a rather cruel comparison, but it made sense. Well, I suppose even hatred can't last forever. I didn't sense that drive anymore, that wicked hostility that used to be so integral to Eito. That predatory glint in his eyes that used to make me feel like he'd slit my throat the instant if he was given the chance was all gone. All but gone, rather. You've changed. Maybe the situation here did that to me. Do you mean you've reflected on yourself while you've been in solitary? The prison system? No, like I've told you, I rather like it in here. I guess if I had to explain it, I get to live with a certain degree of comfort I've never felt before. Comfort, huh? Maybe it was the comfort route. It's a word that almost entirely at odds with his true character, but strangely I felt myself empathizing with Eito. Maybe it was all because of the relief I felt after defeating Veshness? Well, I can't imagine what it's like to live in a cage, but how do you pass the days here anyway? I suddenly found myself asking him out of interest. Oh, Takumi, don't tell me you're interested in my life now. His eyes suddenly lit up. Damn it, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Well, I suppose if you absolutely insist, I'll tell you, but it's only because it's you, Takumi. Come on, you don't gotta put it like that. Don't be so shy. This is how things work between us. Hey, hold on. Stop acting like we have some sort of special. Here, let me explain my daily routine. First things first, when I wake up early in the cage, Are you even listening? No, he's talking. And I guess that about covers it. What do you think, Takumi? Life under house arrest doesn't sound so bad, does it? It sounds god-awful. Actually, despite everything after hearing his lengthy story, that initial reaction of mine had faded. It does have a kind of unexpected appeal, I guess. Somehow he managed to change my mind. How did that even happen? I'm glad to hear you get it. That reaction really pisses me off. Then you should try experiencing life in here for yourself. How would I even do that? You want me to live in there with you? In a single cage together? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. Lamau! But the cage next to me is always available. That's right, the cage Ava usually sleeps in is empty. Right, it seems that Ava started sleeping in Kako's room. What? Huh? Everyone's become so gracious, although their treatment of me rather, remains the same. I didn't know that. Well then, that certainly means one cage is available. Hello, new neighbor. Oh, I'm positively sick with excitement. Maybe I should create a guide to living under the house arrest as the more experienced one of the two of us. Hey, I didn't agree to anything just yet. Is this gonna be my decision? Live in a cage or not? Even though I was repulsed by Eito, for some reason, I couldn't deny the appeal of experiencing life under house arrest. I guess it couldn't hurt to try it just for a little while. Then I better jump into it while my motivation is high. I'll get it ready tonight. This is crazy. Day 75. We're about to live in a cage with Eito as our neighbor. Willingly this time. Lamau! Morning start early under house arrest. The coldness woke me up before the morning announcement.
Does it feel like a struggle to live like this?
Interviewer? Interviewer?
Yes. At first, I was completely taken aback by how difficult it was. But it's funny how people adapt. I can find some kind of joy in the simple things, like the melancholy of the passing seasons.
The true joy of living under house arrest, you mean?
Yeah. It feels worth experiencing.
He started to neatly sort through the pebbles under his feet. When I asked what he was doing, he told me he was going to use them to make jewelry.
Why has Takumi become like a National Geographic flick?
Visitors from the big city buy pieces off of me. Well, I hardly get any money for them, but still.
Though his smile was bitter, His hands were deft and practiced.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have my worries. But I chose this life of confinement.
I could see a hint of pride in his countenance as he explained his reasoning.
Come on, Eito. Stop with the weird voiceover. Your pretentious narration is getting to me. I was gonna say, I was kind of enjoying this little documentary. Oh, you're no fun. It was so fitting. This is only my very first day living like this. Why would you want to make it sound like I'm a seasoned pro? Still, mornings here aren't so bad, are they? It's kind of refreshing, but seeing the smug delight in Eito's face made me regret responding so positively. I decided to keep the rest of my thoughts to myself and laid down inside the cage. Surprisingly, it didn't feel oppressive or cramped. Huh. How strange. I told you, not bad at all, right? You'll come to understand what's so nice about it over time. Look forward to it.
Hey!
Yeah, it'd be even better if you were far, far away. Oh, and the fog is rolling in. Still, time seems to pass slowly here. I'm sleepy again. I think that's my biggest weakness. A lot of times when I do a fake yawn, a real yawn. a real yawn comes from deep within. Ooh, good yawn. Today is the second day of life in the cage. Even though I had nothing to do, somehow I didn't find myself getting bored. Actually, there was more to do in the cage than I thought. I could get lost in thought or create things in my imagination. This could be the ideal environment for a writer, confined in total for total concentration. Looks like you're starting to adapt to life here. Let me guess, right now you're controlling a character you created in your head, right? How did you know? Wait, that's probably a stupid question. You've been down the same road. The real fun begins when you relinquish control over to the characters in your imagination and let them run around on their own. Maybe we should let the people in our brains fight each other. My imaginary guy would never lose to yours. After all, he's got a hyperspeed telekinetic force sword that can break down to a break anything down rather to a subatomic level. Well, I have two hyperdimensional shrinking buster launchers that can demolish space itself from on my side. Two? Well, hold on, that's not fair. You can just dual wield too. Okay, then my guy is gonna manifest two arms out of his back using his aura. It's so quiet. Time passes in total comfort here. I think of the berries. Day 77. I don't know what this route is going to be called. Usually I can kind of suss out what the route is going to be called. I have no idea for this one. That day, someone visited my cage as I lived out my new life of confinement.
Ugh. You really went in there voluntarily?
He sure did.
Do you feel like a panda? Or a gorilla or something?
Dang.
I'm shocked by what an eccentric weirdo you are.
Watch your mouth, Ima. Here you go, Takumi. I made you lunch.
Oh, thanks, Kako.
I also made you dessert. Fig and sea cucumber tart.
Yeah, I just realized that that she made him lunch and dessert. So that lunch and dessert is probably inedible.
I'll let Eito have that. Just kidding. Thank you.
Still, I can't believe you can stand it in there. I would have dropped out after a day.
I'm surprised myself. Well, home is where you make it, I guess.
Now that I hear myself saying that so casually, I realize it's exactly what Eito would say. I looked in the cage beside me, and surely enough, Eito was smirking.
Yes, I'm so proud to have raised my very own full-fledged cage dweller.
Oh my gosh.
Man, stop acting like I'm your protege. I didn't do this to emulate you.
Well, you are kind of his protege now.
It's strange. Maybe it's because you're both in cages. But you two kind of resemble each other in a way.
Uh-oh. Resemble each other? Me and Eito?
Oh, now that you mention it, I totally see it. They say family look more and more like each other over time.
Ugh, who are you calling family? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies.
How wonderful. I knew getting you into a cage was the right decision. Although I can't really recognize any physical similarities between us, I feel like the part of us that's similar is the shape of our souls.
Oh my gosh. Love and peace. I don't get it at all. The shape of our souls, huh? There can't be more to what Kako was saying than physical appearance. I was almost beginning to forget that Eito is a mentally insane deviant. Ignoring the twins and Eito as they amuse themselves with the topic, I sulked and laid on the ground. He's gonna wake up dressed just like Eito. And so my life in the cage continued. Day 79. And as the days went by, day 80. Time flowed by effortlessly. Day 81. 87! 87! Goodness gracious, I wasn't prepared for that. I heard the school bell. What day is it anyway? I've all but lost any sense of time since I started living here, in the cage. Time passes so slowly and comfortably.
Intruder!
The alarm, we're under attack! I was snapped back to the cold reality in an instant. I didn't have time for this, I needed to get out and fight. Hey, somebody get me out of here! But no one answered my cries. No one showed up to the courtyard. What's going on? Oh, damn it, I need to do something. Is it possible that the enemy caught everyone by surprise and things are so bad they can't come and get me? Or it's worse than that and these dark thoughts are making me spiral? Hey, Takumi, you seem to be in a bit of a panic. Eito, let me out of here quickly. What's the need? The need? I need to fight to protect the school and everyone else. Just then I realized something strange. He's not in the cage, Takumi. Eito had left his cage. How did you get out? Oh, no, you've got it all wrong, Takumi.
I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
What are you talking about? I know, you colluded with the invaders to get out. Wrong again. We're not talking about that particular dimension. This is one of the Eitos that's been hopping around. Oh no. Oh, the other Eito may have ran away and this Eito hopped around and is in, oh my gosh. The more important thing here is that the person in the cage couldn't recognize that it was a cage. I don't understand what he's trying to say. I don't understand at all. Right? Yes, just like that. I know you know what's really going on. You can't break out of that cage that truly imprisons you, no matter how much you struggle. That's why it doesn't matter whether you leave that cage or not, the outcome is the same. You said it yourself, home is where you make it. You need to recognize the cage for what it is. The only way you'll find, that's the only way you'll find happiness. Eito's world swirled around in my head. My legs grew weak. I didn't have the strength to grip the iron bars. I lost the will to speak. And then the fog started to overtake my mind, that familiar fog. But I have to get out of here. Okay, well now it's getting a little bit more fascinating, because in my brain I thought I didn't even think to myself, oh yeah, there's another Eito that's lurking around. Huh?
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
What? I came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Oh no. Well, I guess. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Oh, here it goes.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Yeah. Nothing important. Wait. No.
Thank you.
What about the invaders? What happened with the enemy attack? I was in the cage in the courtyard and...
Huh? Enemy attack? What are you even talking about, bro?
What?
Bro. I looked around, just as Gaku implied. There was nothing but peace around us, love and peace around us in the classroom. Even the scenery outside the window was calm. Did I misunderstand something? But how? Yo, you don't look so hot. You good? I wasn't good at all. I was in a horrible state. My head ached, and I felt a sickness in my chest. That wasn't all either. My stomach had started to pang painfully. Like something had happened to me. Was the milk you drank spoiled or something? But I had one too. Is that even possible with the school's meal system? I couldn't even respond to Gaku's confused rambling. Not only that, my stomach pain was rapidly getting worse. I'm gonna go lie down. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Take care, man. Stomach pain. Have they just not been eating this entire time too? If they've been caught in like this mind palace? I don't know. Once I finally got to my room, I fell down in bed. I couldn't even think through the severe pain in my stomach. I was so sure there was something I needed to be worried about. Right. Well, my stomach hurts so bad. Huh. The bell? A whole day must have passed while I was suffering. I can't do this. I can't even get up. My stomach hurts so bad. For now, I just need to wait for it to pass. I think waiting for it to pass is gonna just spell death for you, my boy. Another day wasted. But my stomach pain isn't getting any better. If anything, it feels like it's getting worse. I don't have time for this. Unless he is... and no one's coming to check on me. I didn't think they were that cold. Is there a world where that Ato is somehow working with the geese? And there's like a ghee in us now? I like it. Producing eggs? I don't think so. I think that's actually a long shot. The announcement itself is not playing. Usually I'd B through it, but I just clicked A and it's not doing anything. Ato's words raced through my head as I lay in bed. Nothing but about my situation changing at all.
What you see is not always the truth. I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
Come on, Takumi. You don't have too much time to figure this thing out. I don't hear the bell anymore. I don't know what time it is. I don't even know where I am right now. Oh! Thank goodness! That's the thing I knew. A wavering ghost figure was looking at me in the darkness. His expression seemed vaguely sorrowful.
I see. It's too late for you.
It's too late for you now. The apparition made of flames gradually faded and disappeared. I could swear I knew him from somewhere, but it felt like I'd forgotten all about him somewhere along the way. I reached my hand out to him, trying to get him to wait. But he was gone. But he was already gone, yep. My consciousness melded into the darkness. And then I had the strangest dream. And no decisions. Dreamed of a fight? Is Takumi not here for this fight? Yeah, I'll skip it. It's just weird that he's not here for the fight.
You've done well to hold your ground against Al Shah, the strongest hero of all. But your battle ends here.
Okay, Dulcin.
I resent that things are going according to her plan, but this is the destiny of the battlefield. Prepare yourselves.
I'm ready, Dulcin.
This paragon of warfare, Dal Shah. He's in an entirely different league from the other commanders.
You're dang right he is.
What about Takumi?
He's still not waking up.
He was impaled right through the stomach.
Oh.
It's a miracle he's still alive.
Can we win this without him?
He lost his marbles, but he was our strongest fighter.
So he was impaled to the stomach during the Veshnis fight?
Don't say that! He's...
Okay, time out! This isn't the time for this!
It's do or die. Our backs are to the wall and we don't have a leader.
He is also not our strongest fighter.
He should have
He is
stabbed
one of the
me
strongest.
instead. It doesn't matter if I'm gone or not.
He should have stabbed me instead? Then was it like Ato or something?
I'll take care of Samino. Soldiers, do whatever it takes to defend the school. If this base falls, everyone's going down with it.
Our mission remains unchanged. We will kill the invaders.
Pitiful. Still struggling against me. Even though your fate is sealed, let us put an end to this extensive battle.
Everyone is fighting so hard. Unable to do so much as lift a finger, I just watch the fight unfold. Okay, interesting. Okay, we get a lot closer, which is fascinating.
So this is it then. I understand your limitations now.
He de-transformed?
Classic.
Now, do you realize how powerless you are? This form is more than sufficient.
Ugh, I hate to say it, but he's right. Our attacks hardly do anything.
Okay, whatever.
His defense is ironclad.
If only I'd finished preparing my countermeasure.
You mean the poison? Well, there's no telling if it would have worked.
It works in every other timeline.
I wish Takumi was okay and here with us.
Weep not. You fought well. Now, let us end this.
Yeah, you can't kill us. Vestus wants that. Yeah, I was gonna say it. Vestus is gonna want that. She is good looking insane. Now this can't be. Wasn't this supposed to end in a draw? What?
Dalsha, you fought so hard for so long.
Huh?
You should be honored that you were permitted to offer your cryptoglobin to me in death.
You were just waiting for your chance to absorb him, weren't you?
Of course.
Indeed. He lacked loyalty. Leaving him to his own devices would have been a mistake.
You still could have beaten him.
After all, I'm already in a position where I must consider what I will do after this battle is over.
Purging the influence of the previous regime, huh? You seem pretty confident you're going to win.
She killed that annoying geezer. In a way, this is an opportunity for us.
If we couldn't beat him, we can't beat her.
Is that what you believe? As you stand before the unparalleled power I've accumulated after absorbing more and more cryptoglobin?
Right.
She isn't bluffing. The weight of her strength is completely overwhelming.
Annihilating you would be no challenge. But I shall grant you some reprieve.
Yeah, if Vestus didn't like literally toying with her food, this would have been over.
Seeing as your leader is currently out of commission.
Are you just trying to prolong our despair before you kill us?
Yes.
You're pure evil.
I'll wait for him to recover. You should hurry up and get him back in fighting form.
With that despair-inducing proclamation, Vestus was gone. Everyone hold my body into the school with grit teeth? What a horrible nightmare. I want to wake up. When they said he, did they mean Dalsha stabbed us? Impaled us or something? Is this really a dream though? It's also vivid. My body underwent medical treatment. Everyone was talking as they surrounded me. I couldn't open my mouth despite being fully conscious. I might as well have been bound and restrained. I simply listened in silence.
This means we only have until he wakes up before...
Damn it! Wake up already, Takumi! You're our only hope!
He'll be fine. He should be back any second now.
Oh my gosh.
Fine? Really?
Yes, soon he'll be back in fighting form.
That's not what I mean. Everybody else knows what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
There's been something off with Takumi for a while now.
Huh.
She ain't wrong. He's been real messed up for a long time now.
So was everyone else kind of living their regular lives, and we were just going like one by one, like just...
Right.
Okay.
He was talking about the dead like they were still with us. Darami and Kyoshika.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't at all uncommon for him to be on an entirely different page from the rest of us.
Okay.
Honestly, It was a little eerie.
So I thought that he maybe brainwashed all of us, but he just super brainwashed Takumi.
I saw him trying to talk to the empty cage beside Ava a few times.
Then so also there wasn't actually a Ato around.
He was talking as if Veshness was already defeated, too. Very interesting symptoms.
I don't buy for a second that this was caused by a glitch in the Revive-O-Matic.
Ooh.
Something clearly isn't right with him.
Thank you, Nozomi.
And how dare you make him fight in that state?
What were we supposed to do then? Even if something isn't right with his perception of reality, he's better than anyone in battle.
He's not better than you. Well, in general, he's not better than you.
Yeah, he was practically demonic on the battlefield.
Right. His presence helped us keep our casualties to a minimum. But it was kind of painful to watch him like that. I could barely stand it.
Yeah, we talked about this, didn't we? I said I'd do something once I figured out the cause.
You were the cause.
Takumi.
What's going on? I was living in a different reality from everyone else? I knew it. Darumi and Kyoshiko really were dead, and Ato wasn't in that cage anymore. Which means the world I've been living in... That was like a scream in his mind, too. A mental scream. Oh my gosh!
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
Punch him in the face.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Lamau! I leapt in my face, my feet knocked over my chair. No, it's all wrong. This isn't reality. Descending into total panic, I whirled around only to see... Whoa, Sir Takumi, why are you making such a scary face? The dead were talking to me. Kyoshiko, who was now staring at me so quizzically, was dead. In reality, she was resting in her grave in the schoolyard, which means this isn't reality. I dashed out of my classroom trying to escape the nightmare. That's right, this isn't reality. How did I not realize it? No, I knew, but I'd forgotten somehow. How long have I been stuck in this dream? You're painting like some kind of creep. Are you in heat? Stay away from me, you're not real. I ran even further, trying to shake off the phantoms that weren't meant to be in this world. The hallway just kept going, endlessly, eternally. I ran alone inside this pit of danger.
Looks like you've remembered.
You? You did this. I knew it. Yes, it all started on day 31, the moment you became aware of the brainwashing. I was forced to take drastic measures to reset your distrust and suspicion of me. By making me hallucinate? Yes, just a little application of the brainwashing device I used on Ava. I triggered a type of auto-correction in your brain to prevent you from becoming any more suspicious. You were meant to live a comfortable life with no sense of danger or stress. There, the serious problems you faced were replaced by trivial issues. You no longer had to feel the mental burden of your comrades' deaths or Ato's escape. Is making me believe Veshness was defeated part of this then?
Yeah.
Yeah, her presence was such a threat that it caused unimaginable stress for you. However, there were some gaps in your memories as you struggled to compensate for the discrepancies with reality. I see, so that's why, honestly, I should have been frothing with rage, knowing that he tampered with my memories, my reality. But all I could think about was how sorry I was for all of my friends. During those hellish 100 days, I was the only one who got to spend the majority of them cozily wrapped in delusion. Pangs of guilt and sorrow, and a sense of sorrow rather, of disconnection flooded my hollow skull. I was supposed to fight with everyone until the end. That was what I vowed to spend my second chance at life. I truly regret what I've done to you, even if it was for the sake of protecting humanity. That's why I will present you with one final option. A final option? Right now in the real world, the final battle with Veshness is ongoing. Your physical form is fighting, of course, but to be frank, without you, the fight is hopeless. Unfortunately, I've played every hand I had. Defeat is only a matter of time. You have two choices. You can remove the adjustment to your perception starting now, and your consciousness will return to reality. Of course, all that awaits you is your inevitable destruction. Or you can continue living in this comfortable dream. Wait, if I escape into my dream, won't my death in reality follow? No, you can stretch out your subjective experience in your own consciousness. Yeah. In other words, even your physical death happens after only a few minutes, rather, you will be in your dream for many years. If you wanted, you could immerse yourself in a peaceful, happy dream for all eternity. But while I do that, everyone in reality, as I told you, total annihilation after the school falls is now inevitable. Think of this choice as your reward, a kind of penance for what I've done to you. As self-serving as that may sound. Oh my gosh, where is the Matrix? With that, Siri presented me two capsules, one blue, one red. Take the red pill and go back to reality where this is the Matrix, where nothing but despair awaits you. Take the blue pill and you continue to live out your comfortable fantasy.
The choice is yours.
Thank you. I stared at the two colorful pills for hours, or maybe just seconds, and I made my decision. Which one is which again? Well, I mean, if it's actually like the Matrix reference, I'm gonna do blue pill. Okay, they're just gonna say it. Lame. I'm gonna stay in the dream first because I think that's going to be a very quick ending. Return to reality is going to give us a fight, and we might be able to win. So we're staying in the dream. Staying in the dream. It's your future. And this is the end, so this will take us to 74, I guess. I chose the blue pill. I couldn't stand the idea of going back to a world where nothing but despair, only to die. There was no guarantee that anything I just learned was even true. I no longer knew what was dream and what was reality. It was all a matter of perception anyway. Maybe Eito had been right all along. And that meant the dream I chose was worth just as much as reality, right? I swallowed the pill. My consciousness was enveloped in a gentle fog. Oh. You did well, soldier. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams should be the name of this route. Oh, cute. Look at all that milk.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Wait, huh? Why do we all have milk cartons?
Oh, did you forget? This is part of an important ritual.
Ritual?
Ritual?
Miss Shizuhara's joking with you. Don't look so serious.
It's just that someone started drinking one, and for some reason it caught on with the rest of us until we all had one.
I guess that's herd mentality.
Maybe we're infected with zombie bacteria. Finally, I might get the killing game I've been waiting for.
Lamau, also Shoma's 1,000,000% trying to get every last drop.
Could you not bring that up while I'm trying to drink?
Fuck! I can't suck out the damn milk stuck in the corner.
Lamau!
You need better lung capacity, like me. Check this out.
Wow. She sucked the carton flat. That's like a trick someone in a battle manga would do.
Lamau, you know what? Not wrong.
Irritating dregs that no one can get rid of. I feel a kind of kinship.
Oh my gosh, Shoma.
That makes sense for you, but I seriously regret drinking this cheap milk.
Fair enough.
I will swallow anything you command me to.
Ava, please. Phrasing. Well, I watched as everyone conversed in high spirits with a strange feeling in my heart. Everyone is here. It was entirely ordinary scene, and yet I feel myself tearing up for some reason.
What's the matter, Takumi?
Oh, huh? Oh no, it's...
You should have some too. Join us.
Eito. He's right. I grabbed a carton and started to sip it like everyone else. Although I had the feeling I was forgetting something important, I suppose it couldn't have been that important if I can't remember it clearly. Right. It doesn't matter any more than choosing to suck every last drop of milk. I like the themes at the end of that one. That one felt kind of really nicely written. Casual route. Okay, fair enough. Embrace fantasy, reject reality. So now we're actually at 73. Now let's go ahead and get 74. Interesting. I think they chose, like, a really strong ending to this, or at least that part of that route. I thought parts of this route were silly, but I don't know. I felt like I enjoyed this. It felt like this felt more like it belonged on the comedy route, but I enjoyed this path, I feel like, more than I enjoyed the comedy route. You know what I mean? I feel like I've laughed more on this route than I did the comedy route. Because this route feels like it deserves to be up there because it's just silly, it's goofy. But I feel like I liked this version of silly goofy because it felt like there was still like a reason for it to be silly goofy. Return to reality. Whereas the comedy didn't feel like it had a reason to be silly goofy. You know what I mean? Took the red pill in my hand. I could come up with dozens of reasons, but in the end, maybe I just couldn't stand the idea of escaping into a tranquil dream alone. I see. So that's your choice. A hellish reality over a peaceful dream. You've got it all wrong. The real hell is this dream. I couldn't even realize I was in hell here, nor that I was leaving my friends behind in their own hell. Nothing could be worse than that. I see. I respect your final decision. My decision, that's right. It was all I had after losing everything in this indulgent dream. At least I could choose how it ends. I swallowed the pill, and I went back. Thrust into the middle of an inescapable death. Oh no, that's not even going into a... Oh, that sucks. I thought we would at least be going into a fight. We are literally going into a cutscene, not a cutscene, a CG saying, okay, well, everyone's dying. The school is destroyed, belching black plumes of smoke. The only movement on the battlefield came from the invaders.
Nozomi!
As much as I didn't want to admit it, I could tell from her pale face that her wounds were lethal.
I'm so sorry, Nozomi. I should have come back sooner.
Takumi, you came back to us.
Too late.
The real Takumi. You're back.
She smiled weakly. We were already surrounded by countless invaders.
That's right. That's right. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank goodness.
And then she died. In her final moment, she let out a deep sigh and she closed her eyes.
Nozomi, everybody, watch over me for just a bit longer. I'll be with all of you soon.
Whoa. I pointed my blade at the invaders as they drew closer. I did it so I could fight there in reality until the very last moments of my life. Hey, his final line went kind of hard though. I had no regrets. This world is the world I chose to live in after all. It was the reality that I wanted. You could have lived in the dream, but instead, here we are. Interesting. Face reality. And that is all of the casual route. I was gonna say, what are we at? 2.5 hours? I feel like we have room to start one of these other routes. I didn't expect this one to just be essentially completely linear with 2 little prongs, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I feel like there was, maybe there wasn't too much space to do much more in terms of like the spacing of the route in between. Okay, well, we've done that. Cool, casual route. How do I feel about it? I don't know. I thought it was broadly okay. It made me laugh. And I think I said it before, it made me laugh more than the comedy route. Oh, we're not already here, are we? No, we're not already here. We need to, are we? Are we? That's Kiyoshika. This was the Nigo decision. Oh, we're already here. On the do we save Gaku or do we save Kurara? Oh my gosh. We have to save Kurara. Yeah, let's go ahead and start that. I think that's probably a good place to end it. So I'll have to fight this battle.
Attention! All troops stand ready.
No matter how many times.
But
Yep.
the Almighty. Right.
Right, at this point we still thought the Supreme Commander was gone. We're about to have a rude awakening. I don't know if I want to go straight to the story decision. Yeah, I do. I was gonna say maybe I should build up some stuff. So we can very quickly get to that person.
Keep it up, troops!
Wait, new enemies?
to these...
They're strong. And there's Mr. Adamake.
The love of murder. Something
Is
tells
this gonna
me
be
this
the
one's
last
not gonna go
time? I
down
don't think it's the
easy.
last time. I think we might still have to fight. I don't know if we're gonna have to fight any real people on the first route that I was going to get and then didn't get. This might be, if not the last time, the next to last time that we have to fight Adamake.
He's a real nuisance zooming
Adamaki.
around like that.
Takumi, you gotta deal with this
Yeah.
one. Yup, traps. It's time for my grand appearance. Yippity skippity. There we go. I do feel like maybe I should have just fought.
Heck yeah, we won!
We sure did.
Naturally.
And naturally. Yeah. Ava, are you in bed with the invaders? Huh?
Kill him.
Oh my gosh, Ava.
No, wait!
We should hear about before. Hello.
No! You don't.
Shut up!
What exactly do you mean by that? Who are these invaders?
Obviously, I mean you.
Invaders? Us?
Okay, good. We are starting to. This is. I have to keep in mind that we are traversing the middle truth route.
Ava, do you think you can get away with this?
So they are starting to get bits and pieces and, you know, more confirmations of what is really going on.
You think that crazy bitch will forgive you?
Crazy bitch.
Do you have any idea what she's doing? She turned her back on the teachings of God. She started devouring them.
She'll devour me too. She'll devour us all.
Cannibalizing the others. We're going to die. Every last one of us is going to die. Friend or foe, it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to fucking die!
As if he said her name and she appeared. Yep, again.
An offering to my... With this...
Step closer.
Veshness?
And didn't she die?
Did she die?
She should be fucking dead. She got obliterated by an undying flame bomb.
Don't tell me the attack didn't land!
No, the bomb definitely hit her. Thanks to Magadori, but it seems she's more powerful than we hypothesized. So much more powerful, she can eat an undying flame bomb and survive.
You mean she survived the attack?
Did Kyoshika die in vain? Was that fool's life and death attack utterly meaningless?
It's also just been a bit since we've seen this, and so somewhere in like our first 15 to 20 endings, and we're at like ending 70 something. So I want to like at least get this little smattering before we go back into
It
it.
most certainly dealt some damage to her. I suppose that's why she didn't show up for a while. But it looks like she absorbed power from her comrades in order to heal herself.
Comrades?
She's starting to become an untouchable force.
Not comrades?
We're all still able to fight, right?
Huh? Now?
If it's do or die, then she has to die.
Yes, struggle in vain to your heart's content. I will consume your strength and obtain the weapon of despair that will destroy everything.
I don't remember. Do we beat her here, or does Flameboy intervene and then she starts to walk away saying, "I need to heal. Let me take one of you with me."
And become a new god. My superior self wants to ascend to godhood. I must become God.
Heard. Yeah, I think we defeat her because she's not at full power again. She has just healed herself. Mostly, she would be like a regular. regular little Vestness fight. And now she'd be like, ooh, bully.
She's pretty confident. She thinks she can just kill us whenever she wants.
She's a real monster. I mean, we were completely outclassed last time.
How are we supposed to defeat something like that?
Yeah, maybe it was Flames.
Takumi, do you have some sort of strategy we can use? You defeated her in your timeline, didn't you?
She's leagues stronger than she was last time. She's not the Vestness I know anymore. She's someone completely different. I have no idea how we can beat her.
Then what are we supposed to do?
How did we defeat her on this truth route? Did we use poison again? I think we
Ava.
used poison.
Do you know anything?
She is...
Ava? What's wrong? Are you okay?
I don't know. I know nothing!
Ava, calm down, please. Oh, God. Ava's no use anymore. We're all gonna...
Allow me. I will protect you.
So it was Flame.
That voice.
That voice. Just then. Ball of Undying Flames took her down.
Here I come.
Ball of Flames seemed to power up, releasing a blinding light. Swallowed up Vestness and wrapped everything around us in a pure white light. And after everything, all that remained was... And then we take our sweet time just talking about her, saying, all right, so who's gonna absorb her?
It's him. An avatar.
Yeah, we're gonna cycle through this very
But
quickly.
it's safe. He was always saying that he wanted to help us. He was serious about that.
Because nobody out here is delivering a finishing
Don't you
blow.
think we should be worried about dealing with her instead?
Yes, because now we're all gonna look over and it's just, oh,
should
she's
kill
still
her
here.
off now.
That's crazy.
Finish her off. She's already dead, isn't she?
No.
No. I think she's just unconscious.
Whatever the fuck she's doing, she's gotta die. Let's ice this asshole.
But she could just be pretending to be knocked out, right? Isn't it dangerous for us to get too close?
Stop screwing around and get to it! At this rate, she might heal herself. We certainly can't leave her alive at any rate, right?
We're all out here debating.
I have a bad feeling. Not a premonition, but still.
What do you think, Takumi?
I couldn't come up with an immediate decision. Indeed, the idea that this could be a trap, it frightened me. I was scared to lose another friend because of her. Yeah, but Kyoshika went down great. She was a hero. The terror inside of me dulled my ability to make a decision, but I was hardly alone in that feeling. And because of this, not one of us dared to make a move as we stood frozen, staring at Vestness. It happened.
What?
Yo, and I do want to point out, like, the first time that this had happened, I was like, oh no, I have to choose between them.
What is this? Help! Somebody help me!
But Kako had already prepped us, essentially.
Hey! Let me go! Help me! Quickly! Help! Please help me!
Gaku! Kurata!
Don't tell me you're just going to let Vestness absorb them.
What?
Right! Vestness!
When I quickly looked back, she was gone!
She's gone? Well, when did she...
Did she get away from us?
While my attention was on the danger to my friends, Vestness took the opportunity to vanish into the air.
It's clear that she intends to absorb Gaku and Kurata to heal herself. Just like she did with the commander.
We can't let that happen. Let's hurry up and save them.
Maybe if she absorbs Gaku, she'll be like poisoned or something.
Which one?
Which one? Both of them.
Hold it. Listen to what I'm about to say and keep your cool. I'll keep it short because there's no time to spare. Unfortunately, in this situation, it's impossible for you to save both Maruko and Osuzuki.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And this is also the part where I'm saying, you're saying this to me while she's on the screen. She can make it to both sides in time.
What? I bring you this news as a result of analyzing your power and the enemy's power. Not only are you surrounded by many invaders, but she is attempting to flee in another direction.
That is, however, true. That is the one thing that I'm like, oh, well, I guess she is attempting to flee in another direction.
If you divide your fighting power, you won't save either of them. In fact, that may very well be the enemy's goal. So you are most certainly going to have to choose which one to save.
Cut the shit, you little freak! If we just fucking go for it!
There's no time for your back talk, soldier. If you don't get a move on, they're both doomed. Samino.
Me?
You must choose one of them to save if you don't choose quickly.
This can't be happening. How am I supposed to choose? No, I can't. So I have a question.
Help! Please help me!
So you're on Takamaru's side?
No! I don't want to.
And you're on Shoma's side. So not the Shoma side. Rescue them in one turn.
Leave it to me. Just a quick
Thanks.
drop off. Ready when you are. Locked and loaded. Watch out. We did. Ready when you are.
That is Tomoto. Yeah, that's Tomato right over there. Actually.
Out of the way.
I can't die yet. I have to look after my family.
Yeah, you can.
Leave it to me. Don't try to stop me.
You know, Sierra was wrong. We definitely could have. Oh, I forgot there was a scene here. Okay, yeah, that's fine by me. I don't have a hint of remorse. I think the last time when it happened to Kurara, I was like, dang, dude. This time, yes, whatever. You know, I actually, Vestris, thank you
Just
for that.
one,
Appreciate.
then? At least I managed to buy myself some time. Still, that must be some incredible power. To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I.
As great as I.
I won't let my guard down. Slowly but surely, I will gain power. And you're the slop that will serve that purpose. I'm going to eat and eat until I've had my fill. And when I have that power for myself, I'll become God.
But all this, I think, is exactly the same. Then she limped away along with the mass of invaders. Some of us were overcome with rage and tried to follow her. Some of us desperately tried to stop them. Some of us had tears rolling down our faces as they ran over to Gaku's body. Nobody was really all that sad, though. All that I could do was stand there, rooted to the spot, dumbfounded. Good job, Tsubasa. You did your job. Not too long after that, we made a grave for Gaku in the corner of the schoolyard. This is the third one. We lost yet another friend. My decision killed Gaku. Yeah, that's fine. I came back here from the future and yet 3 people still died. Why was this happening? Hey, we've had worse runs, my guy. Friends of mine, sweet child of mine, who would have never died otherwise were now gone because I decided to come back. Yeah, I guess all 3 of them did live last time, right? In the first 100 line? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe I was never supposed to redo things. Because of my decision, Gaku, Kyoshika, and Darumi were all dead. All because of me. And so, with the sacrifice of yet another life, our 33rd day at the Last Defense Academy came to an end. And we're on to day 34 as it's a new day.
Be ready to give your life.
Yeah, let's try and get a little bit of progress on this route. I'm not entirely, well, clearly I'm not entirely sure what this route's gonna be. We just played a whole casual route, you know what I mean? I couldn't sleep at all, not that I expected to. Whenever I closed my eyes, I saw Gaku's last moments in my head, so I just kept them open. I had no will to get out of bed, but I can't just lay here. I wonder how everyone else is holding up. Oops. I need to get to the cafeteria. Drag myself out of bed and trudge gloomily down the halls. If I remember right, everyone's kind of like... Never mind. I thought everyone was in, like, a good headspace trying to cheer us up. Fucking pussy invaders. If you want to fight, come get some. I'm invincible. I'll pile drive every one of them into the mat. Kako, your dear brother will protect you no matter what. This also does feel familiar. I think maybe they had like some hype up juice or something. What are you saying? I'm the one who's gonna protect you, Ima. Everyone was so abnormally worked up and shouting over each other. What's going on here? Sumino, you're late. Yep, the hype up juice. Drink this energy drink. Drink it. For the record, there's something weird in it, but it won't cause any harm, so don't fret. I don't believe you for a second. Don't fret, what's in it? Hey. Just something to perk you up. I can't tell you any more than that. You know, when things get rough, adults turn to the bottle as nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, see right. I need to get you all in fighting condition again, even if it has to be by force. But still, I'll power up all of our weapons. I'll make us stronger than ever. You guys are all too caught up in convention. Who decided we had to be limited to having 2 eyes, 2 arms, or even 2 legs? Don't you have any respect for the human soul? I won't allow it. I won't. What a horrible racket. Still, this might be better than just being depressed. Hiroko, Nozomi, you're both your usual selves. You're not having any? No, I'm a little scared to try it. I had some, but it doesn't seem to work on me. Booze, energy drinks, all of that other stuff, it never has any effect. Other stuff? Other stuff? Yeah, good point. Hey, I don't see Ava or Nigo. Do you know where they are? Meh. In maintenance. I asked Nigo to check up on Ava since she was acting so strange yesterday. The sanctity of human life. Anyway, have some Sumino, forget about all your woes, and have a better tomorrow. There's no need to worry about Veshness with her recuperating from her wounds. I suspect she won't be attacking for a little while. There's no handy-dandy tech like the Revival-matic on their side after all. Come on, have a drink and put it all behind you. Anguish and sadness will only further hinder you. He is right, Takumi. And at times like this, you have to drink like your life depends on it. Why am I the one still alive? Kurara. I should have been the one who died. I think Gaku had a similar moment, actually. No, don't say that. That's not true at all. Yes, it's actually a small mercy that Maruko was the one we lost. Small mercy? I mean, think about it. It was between him or you, Suzuki. You're the stronger fighter, so we're much better off having you around. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey. Not to mention how your death would have affected the others. Is there anyone here who considers Maruko their best friend? Nope. What's that supposed to mean? It's true. Exactly what I said. When a beloved character dies, it has a negative effect on everyone around them. It's a small mercy that it was an unpopular loner like Maruko who died instead. Okay, well now you're laying it on a little thick. How dare! How freaking dare you! I've had enough of your screwed up logic. Takamaru? There's not a single one of us who's not here who's not important. Every single one of these guys is my best friend. Hey! You ever try and rank them again and I'll beat the crap out of you. Well, aren't you cool? That dramatic speech sounded pretty tough, but is that really how you should be speaking to your commanding officer? You threatening me? Come on, cut it out, you two. No, keep going. Punch him in the face. I want to punch. I want you both to win and both to lose. Don't encourage them. I've been thinking for a while that your attitude needed addressing, Yakushiji. You need to remember your place here. What, you're gonna set off my bomb? Go ahead, do it. I dare you. What a horrible racket. Again. I'm back, everyone. Ava should be ready to go by tomorrow. Huh? Oh my gosh! I was not ready for this.
Because even if I blow you up, I'll just revive you anyway. Your bravado rings hollow if you presume that someone's going to be wiping your butt like a baby in the end.
Uh-oh.
Who you calling a baby? I know you can change the settings on that machine so I don't get revived. So yeah, I know I might actually die, and I don't care.
Takamaru?
If you keep trashing my bro Gaku, then you better go ahead and kill me.
Oh man.
What is going on here?
Asiri was being a dick, is what's going on here, Nigo.
Please stop fighting. It's bad and unproductive.
Having just entered the cafeteria, Nigo leapt between Sirei and Takamaru to try and break them up. No more fighting. Shut up. Takamaru slapped Nigo away, never taking his eyes off of Sea Ray. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Wait, does that count?
That sounded pretty bad.
Now you've done it.
Nigo, are you alright? He turned into a fax machine. That is what it, yeah, that actually, that was a really, okay, hold on, actually. For someone, I was just reading that. And when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds like old internet or like a fax machine or something. So they did a really good job of onomatopoeizing, I suppose, a fax machine noise. That was really good. Poof. He's not going to explode, is he? Nigo, are you okay? Nigo? Huh? Why is everyone so panicked? Are you okay? What do you mean? Oh, are you referring to how the universe was started by a single strand of a string rather? He seems fine. Does he? I'm sorry, Nigo. Takamaru bowed his head in apology. Can't believe I broke my code of never hitting a woman or children. Oh, but I'm not a woman or a child. What, really? I just assumed you were one or the other inside. And Sea Ray? My bad, I got a little too worked up. I gotta turn in and cool off. I guess I went a little too far as well. Okay. Following their lead, the rest of the group regained their composure too. We decided to all call it a day there. Okay. I have a horrible feeling he's still gonna get rewritten, but we'll see. Alone in my room, I found myself once again haunted by Gaku's last moments. I'm sorry. You know, I hate to say that Sea Ray was right in what he was saying. It was crude and he shouldn't have been saying that. As a man who's kind of despised Gaku for a while, since I first saw his hat at the beginning of the game. Sea Ray was making good points. They were just points that you shouldn't say, you know, about someone who's just passed. The same thought kept swirling in my head. Even though there was no point to it, it was like I was punishing myself asking for forgiveness all at once. For I knew it was dark outside. Despite not eating anything since morning, I didn't feel hungry at all. Still, staying here in my room and wallowing in guilt won't do me any good. I guess I'll go and get some fresh air at night. Oh, night 34? Almost day 30, or day 35 where something happened. I leaned against the roof rail and took in the cool breeze. I felt my weary heart become a little lighter. I'm Takumi Sumino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit. I can't be wallowing in the past. Huh? Takumi! Nigo? What brings you here? I just wanted to get some fresh air. How about you? Oh, why, I came to see you. I wanted to talk to you about something. About what? Well, Nigo looked around as he was making sure the coast was clear before continuing. First of all, I'm not, I'm not Nigo. I'm a completely different AI barring Nigo's body. What? Are you okay? That blow to the head earlier might have been worse than I thought. Please, I'm being serious. Okay, I'm listening. Whether he's out of his sound mind or not, I should at least hear him out. You say you're not Nigo, you're some different AI. Please explain to me in a way that I can understand. Thank you, I'll do my best. To put it plainly, I represent the anti-Exodus faction. Oh. You and your friends don't need to fight anymore. Our objective is to send you all to the artificial satellite as soon as possible. Oh. Well then, huh? Interesting. I think we're gonna have an interesting time next time. We're gonna get through this night and then we're gonna call it. I don't want anyone overhearing this. We should probably go somewhere more private. I managed to convince the pseudo-Nigo to continue our conversation back in my room. First of all, you may call me Goto. Goto? It'll get confusing if you keep calling me Nigo. Goto. It's an acronym for the foundational principles programmed into my AI that I've long since forgotten. God of something, I think. God of the original. Hi. Hello. God of something, I think. We can skip that part. The important thing is that I'm an AI created by the Anti-Exodus faction. And I can assume that the Anti-Exodus faction is what the name implies. Yes, you can. The Anti-Exodus faction stands against the Exodus Project. We hold the opposite ideals to C-Ray and Nico. The people on the artificial satellite aren't at all unified. Some support the Exodus projects while others oppose it. They say we don't need to prolong our lives or find prosperity, that we should instead accept our fates and perish. But perish? Is humanity in danger if they continue to live on the satellite? Yes, just as planets have lifespans, so does the artificial satellite. The Exodus project came about because some feared the satellite could not support humanity for much longer. Some estimate it'll only last for another 200 years. 200 years. Whether that's a long time or not is a matter of perspective. The faction I represent thinks that we should simply accept our fate. That surviving is not a future worth sending rather such young ones to fight for. What he's saying makes sense so far. I was hiding inside of Nigo in order to realize the Anti-Exodus Project's faction's goals. My mission was to take over Nigo's body when the time was right and try to persuade you all. When the time was right, what makes now the best time to do it? I'm ashamed to admit it that I was supposed to take over this body much earlier. However, Nigo's internal security system was much stronger than I anticipated. At one point, I thought I'd never be able to take over. And it seems I wasn't successful the previous 100-day iteration. Well, we didn't see Nigo a lot in the previous 100-day iteration. But there was a moment yesterday when Nigo's CPU experienced a large amount of stress. Oh. Bonk! Must have been when Takamaru whacked him. I seized the opportunity and took over his body. I see. So please, there's no need to support this barbaric Exodus project. Stop fighting the invaders and come back to the artificial satellite with me. That's easier said than done. When I heard him, well, I heard him out at least, but there's still a possibility that this is just Nigo bugging out from hitting his head. How are we supposed to get back to the artificial satellite anyway? Oh, we have an escape pod ready at the second to last defense academy. It was put there in secret, just like when I was hidden away inside of Nigo. If you use that, you won't have to wait to day 100 to leave for the satellite. Huh. I guess this is all in the realm of possibility. Right? So why not just escape and say goodbye to all of this fighting? It's an easy decision, isn't it? I can't do that because I have a reason to fight. This time I'm gonna protect her to the end. That's what I promised myself. Wait, hold on a minute. If I can go back to the artificial satellite with nose on me, then I don't really have a reason to fight. But that's not the issue here. If by fighting we can ensure the success of the Exodus project, if there's a chance of fulfilling humanity's wishes, then I want to see it through. How admirable. But you don't need to support the Pro faction. You've just been brainwashed by them and forced to fight. You're not fighting of your own volition. What? Brainwashed? Hold on, what are you talking about? Well, here's an example. Kaku Maruko, who died yesterday, came from a group home, an orphanage if you will. He had complicated feelings about his upbringing, but he loved his foster siblings. He fought so he could see them again. So what? What if I told you that his memories of his family were tampered with through brainwashing to be better than they were? What if I told you that his family was just a bunch of low-life scumbags? And he was only brainwashed into thinking that he wanted to see them again. What? The Pro faction successfully conducted research on memory manipulation at Kamakura General Hospital. That technology was created when, was installed in the school. I think you may have an idea of what I'm talking about here, Ava. Yeah. The special treatment I conducted on her is known as Dolmic cognitive reconstruction therapy. By tinkering with her brainwave frequencies, I can control her memories, thoughts, and emotions. Memories and thoughts, that's you brainwashed her then. Brainwashed? If you want to put it in terms of so simplistic a monkey can understand them, then yes. Hey. Any memories relating to being an invader have been erased and replaced with a profound hatred for the entire species. Even I'm surprised at just how empty a shell that's left her though. Yeah, that's her entire life, dude. Guess I got a little carried away, Teehee. Teehee, my ass, if you remove that many memories, of course it's gonna mess her up, huh? There's no guarantee that we didn't receive the same treatment as her. Does that mean everything that Goto has told me has been the truth? Yes and no. we're almost there with this route, which is interesting. We were kind of not brainwashed. We were all fed fake memories because we didn't have any memories because we were lab grown. Wait, this is weird. For some reason, my thoughts are getting fuzzy. I shouldn't think about this anymore. I shouldn't ever doubt C-Ray. Oh yeah, we've already been brainwashed on this route.
Oh!
Takumi, are you okay? My brain's feeling a little fuzzy.
Oh.
You poor thing, it's the brainwashing. In addition to implanting a reason for you to fight, you've been brainwashed into fully submitting to C-Ray's control. What are you talking about? C-Ray would never do something as barbaric as brainwashing. That's precisely what he'd do. Oh, although I suppose there's no trying to convince you in your current state. But I have this for you. The red pill. Coming back to reality, actually, yeah. This pill can neutralize the effect of the latest brainwashing you underwent, if you have any suspicion that you're the latest one. Not all of them. So the latest one we could, but if we took another one after that, I think we would just have no memories at all, which is interesting. If you have any suspicion that you're not your true self at this moment, take this. It could be the only way for you to regain your free will and defy the powers that be. C-Ray brainwashed me? There's no way that's possible, but I might be able to prove it by taking this pill. My feelings towards C-Ray don't change after taking this pill. That would prove I was never brainwashed. Oh, this is a decision to take it or not? Well, I didn't think we'd be reaching another decision in this this route. I feel like don't is gonna lead us to a very quick ending. And I'll be like, hey, we're actually at 75, so I think I'm gonna go for don't. Clearly, do take the pill is what's gonna lead us to this anti-Exodus faction. I'll pass. For all you have to say about C-Ray, you're pretty sketchy yourself, and there's no telling what the pill will actually do to me if I take it. Those are pretty natural suspicions, don't you think? Well, your argument is quite sound. It's exceedingly right-minded and super-duper reasonable. But sound arguments won't change the world around you. Huh? Lamau.
Don't think less of me for this.
Hey, if I had a nickel for every small robot creature this shocked Takumi, I'd have 2 nickels.
But if you don't have any intention of leaving the pro faction, then I can't let you live.
Oh, what?
If you're going to blame anything, blame the pro faction's cunning. And your own foolishness.
Well, when I said a quick ending, I thought it would be a little bit faster, or a little bit more than that. A fair point. Ending number 15. We got killed. We got murdered. But we hit 75. Well then, I suppose next time we will take the pill. I think that's an okay place to end it, actually. Because that puts us at very close to 3 hours. And we're within our final 25 endings, which is kind of fancy, kind of fun. Very good, and we will be doing this... Oh, I think I had an idea for what I wanted to do for this, the thumbnail this episode. I guess it would be on this page towards the bottom. Would it, actually? Oh, I don't know if it would be on this. I think we're actually more akin to the ones here. I don't know where these images are gonna be. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh, I remember this one, dude. Oh man, what a fun, dude. I really, what a good time. Oh, look at this one too. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, this is about where I thought. Okay, this is where I thought we were. Because there should be 2 versions of these. I'm thinking that the thumbnail will likely be these 2 split right down the middle. Probably a left half Takumi, a right half Eito. Because that's an easy edit to make. You know what I mean? And they are pretty well centered, kind of. I will probably zoom in a little bit towards the feet. But the heads themselves are pretty centered. Anywho, that is this episode. I liked it. I also think maybe there is not. Pardon me, another Ato lying around. I think that Ato might have just gone up and become the serial killer, I guess. Which is very interesting. But, anywho, I'm gonna take off. We are getting close to the last bit of 100 line. It's starting to hit me, because this has been a long experience. I don't remember when 100 line released, but we were there pretty much day 1, day 2, or at least week 1. I said I was gonna get all 100. Yeah, we're gonna get there. It is March. I don't think we're gonna get 25 endings before the end of March, but I feel like we could probably do it before the end of April. Maybe not. I guess, I don't know. I don't know how much longer we have for like the endings, but it feels like we're in the last stride. Because it feels like we might be able to do one of these branches per episode that are on this middle part, and then we will do that final branch, but I feel like that final branch is gonna take a little bit of time, you know what I mean? Anywho, I'm taking off. Until next time, Tulu Flight Crew, thank you for watching, and I'm going to continue putting some things on this set and moving things around, because I think I need to move my chair a little bit this way, because I need to move the microphone back a little bit, but I digress. First time with the set. Very fun. There's a lot of shelves everywhere, a lot of things we can put around. I'll tell you what. Tulu Flight Crew, thank you for watching.